check. 1, 2, 3. Check. Oh, I don't like this at all. I'm trying to put that on with
my hat.
You can have it.
What? Oh, that's way better.
Check. Can you hear me?
Checkity check before you wreck yourself.
Oh, I got the other style for you. There's 2 different styles of kicker headphones here.
Hell yes. Fuck yeah.
I just want one that I could just put in one ear.
Like an earbud?
Yeah.
Kicker bud.
Kicker bud.
Single bud. Okay, it's like
a bud kicker would kick butt.
Bud kicker.
Wow.
Like, where do we broadcast? Here we
kicker,
go.
I feel good.
Make some.
You know that I would now.
Kicking some butt.
I feel nice. Like sugar and spice.
We are live, supposedly.
So good.
Supposedly Cox did some maintenance.
So good.
In the neighborhood.
Oh, good.
There's supposed to be the first of next month. There's supposed to be a major infrastructure upgrade.
Damn right.
So until what is it? April? No, we already did April. Whatever that next month is, August. So August 1st, you should look forward to this area having a little stronger connection, at least this neighborhood or whatever. According to Cox, it might just be excuses.
And we're all about connections here at Radio Vegas.rocks. And 2 Clueless Dudes and Greasy Conversation.
Yeah,
it's all about the connections.
I'll hand it to them. They're better than the other cable providers, supposedly, but
if it were a porn studio, it would be called Connections. Ricky De La Reyes jumping on board.
So
already.
Happy to have you guys.
We
in
even
our
started
cold
and he's
open.
in.
We haven't even put on our turtleneck and chains yet.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
Oh, yeah. I like the turtleneck to push the chains against my neck.
Against your nads?
It's like a tiny robot strangling me.
Like a tiny robot.
Like a tiny robot penis.
You guys ready for me
Penis
to give
and all day long.
Rastas, what up, man?
Ready for the point?
Yes.
Point time?
My broja from Nova Scotia.
Hide your strap-ons, put away your biscuits, and get ready for the ride of your life. It's time for free candy in the van of comedy. It's time for 2 Clueless Dudes.
Man, and we are back, and it's going to be a great, great show. We
Yes,
have
it is.
Riot Punch.
Again.
Strong enough to make a white girl punch a cactus.
Woo!
We're very excited for
to
that.
toast. Wait, I want to toast too.
Yeah, come on in.
toast.
Come on in. Come on in.
Riot
Get in here.
Punch.
Boom.
So Riot Punch, just to give everybody a heads up, Riot Punch is 4 Locos, UV Blue Raspberry Vodka, some Strawberry Peach Fruit Punch with Grenadine for taste. Made in a giant jug. So also going on, we're going to talk about Mike Tyson. He is back, y'all, but not in the way you would think. We're also going to talk about how to properly thwart a machete-wielding robber.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Could the Buffalo Bills be changing their name of the stadium? It's possible. We got some mysteries to get to. We're going to talk Lucifer. We're going to talk about Wedding Crashers. I have some very cool Wedding Crashers news. And we're going to talk about movies that should be remade and movies that shouldn't.
Oh.
So we got a lot.
I'm going to like that. I'm going to like that part.
We got a lot to talk about. So the first thing we're going to get into, we're just going to right into the Wedding Crashers news because
okay, cool.
Honestly, out of everything, it's the biggest news.
So this is a thing.
This is a thing. Wedding Crashers sequel. It's not officially happening yet.
Oh, the movie, not the sport.
Right. They are in conversations.
Okay.
Okay.
And
so,
it's going to be the same two knuckleheads.
Right. Well, and
Vince
here's
Vaughn
the thing.
and
Jon Favreau.
Yes. So director Dave Dobkin has been approached to come up with another round of debauchery for Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson.
Cool.
So we're looking at Wedding Crashers has been out for 15 years.
Wow, already? I know it's on Netflix.
Oh, you're in Toronto. Why do I keep thinking you're in Nova Scotia? I always think that. And Brandy's listening.
Isn't
What up, girl?
that opposite coast, or am I bad at Canadian
Can we
geography?
get that over here so I don't
yeah.
hurt my necks? People are going to think I'm lovingly staring at you, but I'm not.
And it's just that you're not.
Wedding Crashers is now 15 years old. Just to put that in, just let that soak into your mind. It's 15 years old.
That's
crazy.
crazy.
If you banged a chick in the movie theater while watching
Wedding Crashers,
it's now 15 years old.
You could have technically you would have your 15th anniversary. 15-year anniversary. That's
at Wedding Crashers.
So who was this chick, Mike?
Right? No
That's
comment.
That's the sound he makes. That's the sound he makes when he arrives.
Okay, so Vince and Owen and I sat down at one point early on when we were pressuring us to. They were pressuring us to come up with something, and we had a lot of fun. But we realized we were remaking the same movie again, and we didn't really want to do that. I had let's see here. Dobkin says he gets a call every couple of years to gauge his interest, and within the last few years, he finally came up with a core of what the sequel could look like. I had an idea that really stuck in my mind. 10 or more years later, all of a sudden these guys are in their mid to late 40s. They end up single. What to do? That's interesting to me because I know guys in their mid to late 40s who have ended up single, whether it's out of marriages that didn't work or just didn't find anyone to marry. And it's a head trip for men. The idea of maybe not going to be a dad, maybe not going to be married. So it kind of became a real cultural question, and it is yielding interest kind of to be the center of the movie.
Thanks, Brandy, by the way.
Which would be really cool. So there's a movie that come out. Rachel McAdams and Will Ferrell did a movie called Eurovision on Netflix. I have not seen it, but they say that that's the same filmmaker. So he's active, he's pumping stuff out. So I'm excited to see if this actually like comes to fruition.
That'd be fun.
You know, I
It'd
mean,
be a
did
good
you
show.
like the movie? Did you
I
even
did.
like
I
it?
loved it.
What was your favorite part? I don't think you saw it.
I did see it.
Like
You
the
know
part
what?
when that thing happened.
When
Yeah, I didn't see it in
that
order.
thing happened was my favorite part. You know what? When Rachel McAdams tells Vince Vaughn that she was only acting that way because that's what he thought she wanted, probably about that time frame because he's like, I've been played.
For me, it was when they all go out quail hunting and homie shoots the shotgun and goes flying
Yes.
off his feet. I almost peed my pants in the movie theater when I saw that specific part.
Yeah.
Ironically
good movie.
enough,
Very good movie.
one of the funniest parts to me in Dumb and Dumber is actually when Jim Carrey, I forget who does it, but he whacks the other guy in the leg with his cane when they were
Yes.
wearing the suits and going in. Dude, I almost peed my pants at that part.
Yeah.
I used to watch it in slow motion.
That's how
I
I
loved it so
envision your
much.
brother's wedding kicking off.
That would be great if it even happens. Stupid COVID-19. But I do hope that it happens. I do hope something actually comes from that. But so let's go in from that. Let's go right into some movies that
All right,
should
some
be remade.
I definitely have some ideas of some movies that should be remade.
Remade or need a sequel? Or either?
Remade. So number 10. Coming in at number 10, and I honestly think this could actually be a lot higher on the list. I think 10's not giving it enough credit. This is a 1973 American science fiction film directed by Richard Fleischer and starred Charlton Heston, Leigh Taylor Young, and in his final film, Edward G. Robinson. The film combines the police, procedural, and science fiction genres, depicting the investigation into a wealthy businessman in a dystopian future suffering from pollution, overpopulation, depleted resources, poverty, and all-year humidity due to the greenhouse effect. Much of the population survives on processed food rations, including the name of the movie.
I hate that I looked at the screen
I
by
know.
accident.
Soylent Green.
I have no idea.
You've never seen Soylent Green?
No idea. Was.
You know why it can't be remade? I've heard about it a bunch, so I never saw it. Someone bought the trademark for Soylent and sells a food product under that name.
I know.
So they could never bring back the movie with that name.
So Soylent Green, it turns out that the way they were feeding everyone was by feeding them people.
Interesting.
Yeah, so people turns out to be the main source of food. I would really like to see them remake that. And this is
meat's meat, right?
Yeah, this is number 9, and I kind of think it should be number 1 on my list.
Oh, wow. Okay.
This remake of a sexy society who kills all its sexy inhabitants as soon as they turn 21 is reportedly being kicked around by Warner Brothers, as it should be. Special effects and CGI would make this movie epic.
What the?
I know what it is.
You just get killed when you're that age, and
Yeah,
then
when
a
you're
bunch
21.
of special effects and CGI happens.
Yes.
That's the only details.
Mannequin.
No.
Oh.
Oh, I wish you were right. That would be cool.
Logan's Run.
Logan's
Oh,
Run. Okay.
I kind of thought the island was already.
The island is very Logan's Run-ish, but I would like to see them do it more tale to the original, where it's like everything's kind of destroyed. Whereas the island is more about you're just kind of genetically bred in case somebody has an issue and then you get chosen.
Yeah, and that one got remade
The
too.
island?
Post Leo Cap.
Wait, Ian McGregor.
Okay, so
Ian McGregor and Scarlett Johansson did the island.
there was
No,
one.
that-
There's one with Leo that's
that
an older
was-
one that's in the same guise that
There's
I'm mixing
Shutter
up.
Island.
It's a different island, right?
Oh,
Leo's island.
you're thinking
Paul Walker was in the island.
no.
Whoa, whoa.
It's
So
Ian
what am I
McGregor.
thinking of? What's the where he's running on the beach and it turns into a video game?
Yeah, I think that might actually be called The Island.
Oh yeah, that's actually what I was talking about. I thought they were both called The Island, and one was a remake of the other.
One might be. They both might be called The Island.
It's a nightmare. Hollywood's a nightmare right now.
But
Of
now
making-
now I'm gonna
Hollywood
look
is
it
a
up.
nightmare
Of
right
terrible
now.
names. Why not just name it something other than like the? Okay, sorry, I'm gonna go off.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Hey, we have Riot Punch today. These guys made a new version.
Yeah, we made a new version. Last time it was four Locos, and it was the sour apple. This time we chose 2 that were sour apple and 2 that were fruit punch.
Wow.
Way
so
better.
The Island was done
It's
in
way better.
2005. It was directed by Michael Bay. It's actually a good movie. Starred Scarlett Johansson, Ian McGregor, and Steve Buscemi, and Michael Clark Duncan.
I loved it. It was good.
That's what I said. Ian McGregor. You need to listen.
The one you're talking about, somebody probably knows the name of that movie.
Oh, I can look it up. I'm just being a lazy producer right now.
Somebody's got to know the name of that movie. It's probably something like
Island, Leo
Blowing My Shorts
Leo,
by Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leo Decapitation.
Catch me if you can.
Shutter Island? It was called
Great movie.
Shutter Island?
No, Shutter Island is his mystery.
The
Suspense.
beach, you guys.
The
It's
beach.
the
The
beach.
beach.
Oh man,
Man, ain't that some beach?
this is like one of the first times
Ain't
that
that about a beach?
we didn't get a audience chat with the answer.
Yeah, no kidding. Where's the duster?
Hi-oh.
Spooky.
I know, right? Okay, so number 8 is Supergirl. I didn't even know they made a Supergirl movie. Did you?
Oh, there's a movie? I just knew there was a really terrible TV show.
Oh, the beach. So annoyed I remembered that wrong.
The beach. So apparently in 1984, they did a version of Supergirl that was universally considered an all-around lame movie.
I don't remember, yeah.
But with the resurgence
Yeah,
of the
no
comic book genre into darker plot lines and deeper backstories, a retelling of the fairer Kryptonian could be pretty interesting. I disagree.
Who remembers the Supergirl from the Batman Superman Adventures cartoon? Because I was like just the right age for that cartoon to have like the hottest cartoon women.
Oh.
You can tell people's like eras by which one it was. Batman Superman Adventures had in the freaking
Man, that cartoon's banging.
Harlequin.
Mm.
She was so New Yorker in that one too. I'm Joker.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, she was. Harlequin was.
I'm the Joker. She's like a weird, like a old Jewish mom, but as a young woman.
Yeah.
So how about this
Clean
one?
your room, Joker.
Number 7 is Aragon. I didn't even watch this.
Aragon. It sounds
Is
familiar.
that a Final
It's
Fantasy
a
character?
2006 British fantasy adventure film based on the novel by the same of the same name by author Christopher Paolini. The cast included Edward Spielers in the title role, Jeremy Irons, Garrett Hedlund.
I remember the marketing
John
for this.
Malkovich was in it. Joss Stone, and the voice of Rachel Weisz as Saphira the Dragon.
So if you guys want to see
It's like a little kid movie.
on screen us or any of this that we're pulling up, just go to twocluelessdudes.com. But while you're at radiovegas.rocks, be sure to click on some of those banners.
Molly, hello.
Banner down.
What up, Molly?
Ban it down!
Okay, so this is another one, number 6. This actually would be a pretty cool remake to see how they do it in like new time, because when this came out, computers were just becoming a thing.
Avatar.
War Games,
Oh,
Nice!
that'd be so dope.
With-
I love that movie.
right?
Yeah.
I would have never. So,
Great movie.
seems like a no-brainer.
Hackers should come back too.
Yep, it's timely. The graphics stand much room for improvement, and it would be a tense political thriller helmed by computer wonderkid. The film came out in 1983. That's how old this is.
Wow.
You guys, the movie Hackers was so dope too.
So good.
The film follows David Lightman, a young hacker who unwittingly accesses WOPR, a United States military supercomputer programmed to predict possible outcomes. Lightman gets WOPR to run a simulation, originally believing it to be a computer game. The simulation causes a nuclear missile scare and nearly starts World War III.
Such a good movie.
Hey.
Such a good movie.
So cool. Similarly, the movie Hackers
another
was really,
movie.
like, fun.
I would freaking
Space
love that.
Camp would be a cool one
Oh,
to
sick.
remake.
Space Camp?
Sending a little kid into space by accident.
Yeah, and then leaving him there.
Yeah.
Get out of here, little kid.
Well, the robot sent the kid into space because that's what he wanted.
Oh,
So the
really?
robot. Have you seen Space Camp?
Nope.
Oh man.
All right, how about this one? Number 5. Talk about a movie that would benefit from good CGI and special effects. Football players that travel into outer space to defend Earth?
What the hell?
Yes, please. Action heroes, spaceships, epic fight scenes, and all equal a need for a remake.
No clue.
It is.
Why is there a sword in this movie?
Na 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 na.
Na, 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 na.
Flash Gordon.
No kidding.
Flash Gordon would be epic to see it remade.
Wow.
I mean, talk about it. I mean, that movie came out 1980.
That's crazy. That's crazy old.
Gosh, I can't
All
believe
the good movies back then, huh?
I thought this was so ancient. It's like not that old.
1980.
It's just that we're becoming ancient.
Yeah, we're slowly creeping up to our genitals falling off. Brandy Parker says, "Leave it alone." Really though? Okay. Well, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into movies that should be left alone, and we're gonna give that consideration.
Well, I mean, I feel like making a remake doesn't hurt the old one. Otherwise,
Oh, it could.
Otherwise, no one would like Spider-Man anymore.
But Ross's agrees. He thinks that would be great. I really think Flash Gordon is one of the, like. Okay, I understand the original was campy. It was kind of cheesy. But I think it would be really fun to see it done in a new unit of time. Only make the star Terry Crews.
Yes, fixed.
Oh.
He
Fixed it. Boom.
Dang.
Yep. Black Lives Matter will be happy. I'd be happy.
He would look
fans
so
would be
good at
happy.
that character.
He really would.
Yeah, everyone loves Terry Crews.
Who doesn't love Terry Crews? Okay, number
You know, that
4.
suspiciously looks like Anton LaVey.
I know. I love this
Kinda
villain.
does. Yeah, it does.
Hella.
So, okay, number 4. And now this is one that I kind of agree with, but at the same time, I kind of hope that they don't. Daredevil.
Oh.
What?
Well,
I
you
didn't-
loved the Netflix one, right?
Well, no, I liked the original movie.
I
Daredevil.
did too, by Ben Affleck. It was
Yeah.
2003, and it starred.
was
It had Elektra
2003.
in it.
You schooled me on
Oh, man,
on
I can't believe that was
Elektra
so long ago.
having her own movie.
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
Yes,
But-
it's awful.
But the movie Daredevil with Ben Affleck,
Fantastic.
great movie.
I mean, as a kid,
Great
I
movie.
really. As a kid, I was like 18 or something. I really liked it.
The Netflix, I really enjoyed the Netflix version of Daredevil as well. The way they pulled out and showed you how his
Nipples
senses
were
work,
sensitive? Oh, right.
and how I don't know. I never asked him if his nipples were.
Do you guys
sensitive.
remember the hilarious controversy with the? Actually, it wasn't hilarious, but with that release on Netflix, they released it without audio, the sound where someone narrates it for blind people.
Oh my god,
There's a blind protagonist.
that's funny.
That's kind of funny.
So I mean,
Oops.
I really like Ben Affleck as Daredevil. I thought it was cool.
I like him. I like
Honestly,
him better than
I would like to see him
Batman.
reprise his role as Daredevil, as an older Daredevil
Oh,
who's
that'd be
about ready
cool.
to hang it up,
Oh, that'd be really cool.
but he's sucked into one last hurrah,
Yeah, I like that.
one last go round.
Is there
Greenlit.
is
That would be cool.
is he under any kind of contract that would keep him, because he's a DC character, to come over to the Marvel
Well,
universe?
he kind of canceled his contract, but now he's back in talks to reprise his role as Batman. For those who don't know, Ben Affleck was Batman, decided he did not want to be Batman because he didn't like the direction it was going, but is now back in talks to play Batman in The Flash.
Wait, I don't remember him as Batman. I might have missed that
Ben
one.
Affleck, Batman versus Superman,
Batman versus
Justice
Superman.
League,
Oh, yeah,
Your
yeah.
Mom's House,
I don't think I
Suicide
was
Squad.
supposed to watch.
Suicide Squad.
I wanted to see Suicide Squad, but the other two you named, I was like,
Suicide Squad's actually pretty good. I just
highly
haven't seen the
discouraged.
second one yet.
So
Yeah,
this
that
is
one
one that
sounded
I do actually believe is in the process of being remade. So I find it interesting that's on this list as number 3. The environment is a hot button issue these days, and as the original never reached the popularity of the book,
yes.
a remake could be wicked awesome.
It would need like a trilogy though. They'd have to plan the trilogy in advance. Like
So
they did
this says
with Lord
David
of the Rings.
Bowie could even reprise his role. I'm sorry, I just don't think that's going to happen.
No. There's CG scans of David Bowie. We can hologram him.
Since he seemingly hasn't aged since the original. I'm probably pretty sure he's aging now.
Yeah,
Um,
no doubt.
This looks like Sting. Was Sting in the old
I agree.
Doom
The
movie?
Netflix one was much better at Rosses. I actually got to meet Charlie Cox. The dude is a legend.
You guys, is this Sting? Dang it, this guy. Here we go.
That looks like Sting. Is that Sting? It is
Yeah.
Sting. Actor Sting. Sting, Patrick Stewart, Alicia Witt, Sean Young.
Patrick Stewart?
Patrick Stewart.
He was in the old one?
He was.
Patrick
Oh my
Stewart.
gosh, how did I not know that?
Sir Patrick.
So, and we're talking about Dune.
Oh my gosh.
Dune. I actually do believe Dune is actually in the process of being remade.
So cool.
Uh,
yeah, it is.
Okay, I would say we can have Waz check that out, but I'm pretty sure that's
No, we covered it on Greasy Conversation, obligatory plug.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Perfect.
.com. That's the show that I do Saturdays at 4. No, I'm sorry. Sundays at 4.
So coming in at number 2 is a movie that absolutely needs to be remade.
Okay.
Just because the first one kind of leaves a bad taste in your mouth. As a kid,
He-Man.
I thought it was awesome, but as I got older, I realized this is kind of
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
meh. It was a great comic film, but the adaptations just really haven't done it justice. Let's get away from the cheek of the first one. John Leguizamo stars as one of the villains, and make this thing a dark, dirty story about a reluctant servant of the devil.
Like Hellboy?
Spawn.
Close, though.
Spawn.
Spawn.
I used to think that it was created by the same guy that created Family Guy,
It is.
because they're both McFarlanes.
I know they are both McFarlanes. It's true. All right, number 1, and this one I actually don't agree with.
I'll tell you
I take
my
that back.
number one.
I don't agree that it should. I don't agree that it's number 1, but it absolutely needs to be remade.
So we'll give you just a chance.
Okay.
After you read it, I'll tell you what I think my number one
Why don't
is.
you tell me what yours is now?
Demolition Man.
Yeah, one of my favorite.
Well, they're doing a
movies.
Demolition Man 2. I'm very excited for it.
Awesome. No,
Wesley
that's even
Snipes
better.
is coming
I
back.
don't need the same plot over again. I want a fresh.
I think that's
plot
amazing. Yeah.
In that universe, I hate remakes when you could just make a sequel or a prequel and give me a new story.
Right?
No doubt. I
in that
agree
same
with
universe.
that. That's my problem with Star Wars. There's like 15 movies and 15 Death Stars in each one.
What's worse with Spider-Man? There's so many Spider-Man movies with the same plot.
Yeah.
It's like what this universe and this character is so cool.
Spawn
Why
was a
are
good
we-
movie.
Ah, yeah.
So,
Spawn was good.
what do you think would be your number 1 remake?
Oh, I would make a Back to the Future sequel.
Woo!
Yes. Remake though, remake. I got to be true to the real question.
Yeah, remake. Would you do a Back to the Future remake?
You can't remake Back to the Future. That's ridiculous. So let me
What?
let me be true to the question.
We're gonna get to that.
What I really want to see remade is I gotta be honest with my heart here. Like
Yes.
it's embarrassing, guilty pleasure, but I want to bring back Herbie the Love Bug.
That could be cool.
Yeah, I fell in love with those movies. I think it's good for kids. Adults will pan it, but I mean, kids sell tickets.
So for me, I think I'd really like to see Flight of the Navigator remake.
Dope movie.
I'm so pissed I didn't come up with that one. That's way
Dope
better. I
movie.
changed my answer to yours.
Yeah, Spawn was a good movie. I really liked it as a kid. I remember seeing it
Flight
in
of
the movie
the
theater. I thought it was
Navigator.
badass.
Oh, if you guys liked Flight of the Navigator, what
But it
did you
didn't
think?
age well, to be honest.
Little Monsters.
Oh, great movie. Also,
Fred Savage. Aren't those both Fred Savage?
I don't think that was Fred
No, there was a
no.
Fred Savage analog in Flight
Okay,
of the Navigator.
what was the movie? What was
Keep
the
telling
movie that has to do with the kids make their own spaceship? Kids
What?
make their own spaceship, go into space, and then come across aliens.
I don't remember that at all.
Jimmy Neutron.
That's what it sounds
No.
like.
Damn it! I
What-
can't ever remember the name of it, but it was one of my favorite movies, and I would love to see that remade.
Wasn't the spaceship voiced by Pee Wee Herman?
Flight of the Navigator?
Yeah.
I don't know,
If
but-
not, it was like a
No.
Pee Wee Herman impersonator. Because
Let's
yeah,
say
the
it counts.
spaceship would go ha 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 and do the same goofy laugh.
It
Yeah.
would too. I do remember that.
Ha ha ha! I can't even do it.
Great movie. Great movie.
So their number one on Ranker is a 2011 action fantasy film written by
That's only 9
Greg
years ago.
Berlanti, Michael Green, and Mark Guggenheim. It starred Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, Angela Bassett, Tib Robbins, and Mark Strong.
Oh.
The Mark Strong should have given it away.
Oh, I see. He pulled it up. That would be a great
This
movie.
is your
To,
hint from over here.
so Green Lantern.
Green Lantern.
I really wanted to like this movie. I really did. But it was just
Awful.
too.
It was cheesy.
Yeah, it
I
was
mean,
cheesy as shit.
I
Let's be
mean,
honest.
Green Lantern is supposed to be, especially that
Powerful.
specific Green Lantern, it's supposed to be super powerful, super strong, one of the strongest Green Lanterns, and it just kind of was a joke.
What about this one, you guys? This was my favorite movie as a
Batteries
little
not
kid.
included.
Batteries not included. Or these little spaceships. There's a spaceship. These little spaceship-shaped aliens befriend old people,
Okay,
and one of them has a stillborn child that's a little robot spaceship. It was so touching. It was my first childhood.
okay. How
experience
about a
with-
remake of Harvey?
How
Do you
about a
remember
remake
Harvey?
of Independence Day, and instead of being in the United States, they choose a different city in the world?
Harvey. So Harvey is about a guy who has an imaginary bunny, but the bunny's actually real, but it's imaginary.
Sounds like
Stars James
somebody's
Stewart.
dropping acid.
I think
It's
Kevin
a
Hart
weird
would do
James Stewart movie.
Yeah. Will Ferrell or Kevin Hart, I think, would do a good job with that role. And it has to do with like politics and stuff. It's pretty funny. Okay, so movies that should not be remade.
Okay.
Brandy has already brought up. I know Black Lives Matter is very mad at Terry Crews. Brandy brings this up. However, I love the fact that they're mad at him because
Oh.
he is right, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, because isn't the organization run by like Marxists and stuff?
They're run by
anyway?
Marxists.
It's like, I love
it's
the
verified.
spirit of it, but
Yeah.
but it's like
There's
it's like-
nothing wrong with the statement Black Lives Matter. I think we all agree. It's just a
take the
simple fact.
organization seems like we're looking sideways at it lately.
Yeah, the organization, even on their website, claim that they're about destroying the family, and they're about Marxism. They're
Makes
about
no sense.
communism, socialism. So,
I
yeah.
love. I saw Brandy's comment and I was like, Bureau of Land Management is mad
Yeah.
at Terry Crews.
Yeah,
what
'cause
did he do in the
He's
national
buying up
parks?
all that land and shredding it.
Sounds cool.
But she doesn't want a remake of Flash Gordon.
Okay.
What do you think should just is what in your mind is just cannot?
Well, you
should
can't,
not
you
be
can't
touched.
remake Back to the
Tombstone.
Future. It's sacred.
I agree with
Tombstone's a good one too.
you.
Tombstone
can
needs
never
to be left alone.
ever be
Fargo.
remade.
Aren't they talking about remaking Fargo? That'd be sacrilege.
That doesn't bother me as much as others. I'm gonna be honest. I think Dumb and Dumber could never be remade.
No. Sequel, sure, that's great. But
Yeah,
no, you can't
could redo a
remake
sequel,
that
but
magic.
I just don't think you can remake it. But comedies are weird that way.
Yeah.
Comedies are
Yeah.
kind of based off of the people that are playing it.
Yeah, any comedy with improv, like 40-Year-Old Virgin, is like mostly improv.
Exactly.
You couldn't remake
You
it.
can't remake it.
You
You
couldn't
just
do
can't.
the plot. It didn't have a plot until after they cut it.
Uh,
It's just nonsense at first.
I think we're actually looking at a great example. The Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
you
think
can't
that could be
remake that, no.
redone. That's Tim Curry's role. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just leave it
Interesting.
alone.
I mean, have one that's like his son or something. That'd be so cool. Or her son, depending on the.
no, okay, so like a sequel type deal. I'm game.
There's so many cool universes that I think need sequels and prequels. A perfect example, I love the Blade Runner prequel.
Yes.
It was so good.
It was. You mean the sequel?
No, it was a prequel. Oh, it was a sequel.
It
Never
was a
mind.
sequel, and that was actually very good. And Blade Runner was actually really good, and he hated making that movie. Hated it.
It seems like no one hates their job as an actor more regularly than Harrison Ford.
Right? I mean, the dude just does not like
That's
it.
true, though.
And then keeps doing it. And they asked him why. He said money. That was the only one answer.
Imagine
One word.
being so good at something that, like, everyone wants to do it and you don't want to do it anymore. You're just so good that you just do it anyway. You just show up, grumble through it, look annoyed.
What about you folks? What about you folks on the line? What do you think should not be touched? Would be sacrilege to attempt to remake that movie? Because let's be honest.
I think we're told Spawn is a bad one to remake. think someone's.
I think
Somebody
Spawn
liked-
would be a good one to remake.
I think because it could definitely benefit from the
From the
graphics.
new
As long as they
it
don't get
needs
too
it.
nuts.
It would need it. I feel like the story could be like, I don't know. I didn't see it, so never mind. I shouldn't say.
You know what? From a scary movie point of view, I'll take it a couple steps back. I really wish that they would remake Nightmare on Elm Street. And I know
agree.
that they did,
I agree.
but I feel like they didn't really put the heart and soul of Freddy
Yeah.
Krueger into that movie.
I would like to
and
see them do it,
maybe-
only not campy.
Yeah. I think that movie should be redone.
And I don't think you can redo The Ring. I don't think anything will ever top the original.
I'm quite confident that since I live by myself, I won't watch The Ring.
Have you never seen it?
I've seen it.
Yeah,
I just
I will
don't think
never
I'm.
watch it on
I
my
don't
own.
think. I don't think I need to rewatch it after
Hell no.
There's no reason.
at like 10 o'clock at night by myself while
Pamela
I'm in
Espinosa.
bed.
Pam! Pam, Pam, Pam!
Oh, hello from Mexico.
It's weird that you'd bring up The Ring. Yeah, there's no reason to remake it,
There's no reason.
but there should be a movie in between The Ring and the sequel, because film that was made after The Ring that showed when the tape like proliferated in the news and it was on the news.
And then they did
people,
Ring 2. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I actually
Is,
liked
No,
it.
no.
I
wasn't
thought
bad.
it was going to be like the short movie, and we'd see that monster take over the world, but it ended up being just another horror movie with like a couple characters. You never see something like that.
Okay,
get
can I bring up another
widespread.
movie that I think absolutely needs to be remade? And only because it needs to be remade, but not exactly as the original. White Noise.
Yeah.
White Noise needs to be absolutely
because that premise
be
was
redone.
so cool. I was really excited about that
fantastic, and they fucked up the ending so bad.
I was like
Needs to be redone.
hyping all my friends to see that movie because I was so into what it was about at that time in my life, and it was the ending was such a giant disappointment because all of a sudden it was real, and the ambiguity of if the white noise was real or not was one of the most exciting
it was cool,
parts.
Yeah.
What about Aliens from Outer Space if they remade that?
Oh, have you seen? That'd be great. Also,
That's a thing. That sounds really inspecific.
Spaced Invaders.
They're the hold on,
Why
let
do
me
you got-
see.
I've never heard of any of this.
Spaced Invaders.
Is there a movie called Aliens from Outer Space?
There might be.
No, I think you're crazy. So I'm looking up Space Invaders too. There is a movie called Aliens from Outer Space. What the heck? No, I think it's a documentary. 1953 American black and white science fiction horror film.
No,
All right.
No, these are scary aliens that look like clowns that go around and kill people.
So I brought up Space Invaders. It's
That's
very,
at 1990.
very funny looking. Wow, these guys look. Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, Bipto.
Oh, holy crap! I forgot this existed.
Right? They crash on Earth during Halloween, and because of Halloween, they're able to like walk around and like explore Earth, kind of, and try to figure out a way to get back home.
Yeah, and the guy's got like aviator glasses and a
Yeah.
giant brain.
I absolutely loved that movie as a kid. I'd love to see that redone. Also, Babes in Toyland.
Sounds like a porn.
Right, it does, but it's actually a pretty cool movie.
Holy crap, Holler, if you remember Space Invaders.
Right?
This was cool.
I don't think anybody else out there even knows Space Invaders are going to be like.
I forgot.
what the
Let's
F are you
bring
talking
that back hard.
Hard.
Let's bring that back twice.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and do our Billy Bob Thornton hour.
Oh, it snuck up.
It's time. We're going to pay some bills. Folks, we just got to go ahead and do a couple of sponsors, get those out of the way. We appreciate you listening to us. If you're listening on Facebook Live, please make sure that you like our page. We're also twocluelessdudes.com. We're on YouTube. We're on everything. Spotify.
We do everything. Everything.
And when-
Spotify, Apple,
And
podcasts.
just to give you some juicy tidbits, when we come back, we're going to jump right into History's Mysteries.
Hey, it's Dennis Mitchell, host of Breakfast with the Beatles here on Radio Vegas Rocks, and I just want to take a moment to congratulate Crazy Jay on 5 years of keeping Vegas rockin' with one very cool radio station. I met up with Jay just before he put it on the air, and we've been close friends ever since. So much so, he brought back the great online station LV Classic Rock, which we just recently rebranded to High Quality Rock. So hats off to you, Jay, not only on 5 years of keeping us rocking with Radio Vegas Rocks, but for offering 2 fantastic stations that Las Vegas desperately needs. Thank you, Jay. And here's to many, many more.
Hey ladies, when it's not raining men, it's always raining tacos at Juan's, Flaming Fajitas, and Cantina during their daily happy hour from 3 to 7. If things get a little too hot from their authentic Flaming Fajitas, you can visit their outdoor dining area and cool down with 1 or dos Corona Ritas. If you're feeling spicy, be sure to order one of my personal favorites, their fresh tableside guacamole, which goes perfectly with their homemade chips and salsa for 1 or 2.
Visit Juan's Flamin' Fajitas and Cantina on Facebook or in the real world at 9640 West Tropicana. Proud supporter of the Rockin' Comedy Show for 2 years and counting.
Big or small, they do them all. It's Motor Mission, family-owned and operated machine and radiator shop. At Motor Mission, they offer complete radiator rod and repairing, rebuilding, replacements, and manufacturing all in-house. They also provide complete machine shop services including engine rebuilding, valve jobs, surfacing, milling, boring, honing, balancing, thermal cleaning, blasting, hot tanking, broken bolt removal, antique restoration, and much more. If you need a custom radiator with electric fans and a fan shroud built for your custom project, they can do that too. Motor Mission works on anything foreign and domestic for autos, industrials, RVs, heavy equipment, power sports, antiques, marine, racing, street rods, hot rods, stationary gen sets or power units, and large mining equipment. Motor Mission is at 5435 Desert Point Drive. Call 702-649-2366 or visit motormission.com. Ever notice how sometimes classic rock isn't classic? Classic is supposed to mean the artist has been around for a while and done a thing or two. Welcome to High Quality Rock, the undisputed best artists and songs in rock and roll history with no posers and no slog. Only the best of the best rock music with pedigree that didn't come out of a comic book. Great music 24/7, excellent programs all week and every weekend. It's basically the only rock music station you need, and it's at highqualityrock.com, now included with the free Radio Vegas Rocks app.
Be sure to get your mix of music. Listen to us with the RadioVegas.Rocks app available at the App Store. And check out our VIP card, interact with us in our chat room, and scheduling of our RadioVegas.Rocks shows, plus podcasts. It's all available on RadioVegas.Rocks app.
You're listening to Two Clueless Dudes with Mad Mike and the Hank.
All right, welcome back to Two Clueless Dudes with Mad Mike and the Hank. We also got our producer, Waz.
Tyler, we know we're drop frames on occasion. That happens.
Yeah. There's a little green light that turns yellow to red as the internet comes and goes.
Yeah.
But Cox is doing like a rolling thing. So it's the duration that we have lower bandwidth has been shorter.
All I know is you said Cox and bang.
Goldfish is a sponsor.
Well, full recording will be on the website later as soon as it processes by YouTube.
So nothing to do with Cox and bang?
Two Clueless Dudes are everything to do with both of those words.
Hell
yes.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, here we go. History's Mysteries from way back this week.
Mysteries.
You're listening to Two Clueless Dudes. History's Mysteries. Like that $20 you say I owe you.
All right. 1944, Franklin Roosevelt announced that he would be running for his fourth term as President of the United States.
Fourth term.
Fourth term.
Dang.
Gee, back in the 1940s. 1804, Vice President of the United States Aaron Burr mortally wounded former Secretary of Treasury Alexander Hamilton in nothing other than a pistol duel.
Yeah. Oh, I think wasn't it like over a girl?
Well,
I don't even know. But I didn't realize. I forgot William Burr, right?
yeah, Aaron Burr.
Aaron Burr. And he was the vice president at the time.
He was the Vice President of the United
shot
States.
The Secretary of State.
The former Secretary of Treasury,
okay.
Alexander Hamilton.
I just remember the milk commercial.
Isn't that who that movie Hamilton is after? Or the Broadway musical?
That's a different Hamilton.
Is it?
No, I'm just saying.
I have no idea. I've not
It's
seen
the same Hamilton.
All I know is like the American dudes all rap and then the English guys are all like white prudes.
Yes.
So, all right.
2015. Mexican drug lord El Chapo escaped from Altiplano maximum security prison, where a special constructed tunnel was later found nearly a mile long, connecting his cell to a nearby house.
Boom.
Disappeared
Poof.
like a man in the night. El Chapo.
Like the Nightman. Nightman cometh.
And then he goeth.
Oh, you haven't even seen that episode.
No.
If you have not caught Always Sunny in Philadelphia, please go and watch every single episode. Actually, You can skip like the first season, just outright completely skip it.
Oh, does it like need to find legs, kind of?
Yeah, the first one is really rough. They didn't have a big budget. By the second one, Danny DeVito took a huge interest and decided to personally come on the show and be like a permanent part.
Yeah.
Oh, he wasn't permanent in the first season.
No, and
Okay,
then
I
it
came in
really,
late.
it really catches hold by the third season.
That's cool. I love when something gets a second season to like
They're up
find
to,
its
like,
legs.
14 seasons.
Sick.
So I love the show. Tyler says he ran against him with Thomas Jefferson for president.
18.
You know, they used to call him T-Jeff. That was his rap battle name.
Oh, I bet.
Dude, T-Jeff.
T-Jeff.
Yeah. He's from the other side of the 8 Mile in Detroit, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
1862, U.S. Congress authorized the Medal of Honor, the highest award for valor an individual serving in the armed forces of the United States can receive.
Medal of Honor.
1862, that's a long time. I
That's,
had no idea the Medal of Honor was that old.
That's the first year of the Civil War.
Mhm.
That's pretty intense. Get a Medal of Honor.
Yeah.
I got shot in the nads by a round ball. Give me my Medal of Honor. Now everything's okay.
It's
That's
not that I
metal.
just got shot by a ball. It's a lead ball, too, so I plan on dying
I was
from
an
lead
adventurer like you until I took an arrow to the knee. Okay, continue.
It wasn't enough lead to cause much lead poisoning. It just tore your body up.
Yeah, just a little bit
Yeah,
of just
no
a
big
little bit
deal.
of rip and tear.
Yeah, just
No big deal.
a little scratch and dent.
A little
Yeah.
scratch and dent.
It's merely a flesh wound.
Yeah.
1976. The first Family Feud game was debuted on ABC, hosted by Richard Dawson, now hosted by the hilarious Steve Harvey.
How many
Hosted
people
by Richard
probably-
Dawkins.
What's that?
Family Feud hosted by Richard Dawkins.
Dawson.
It just like talks about atheism.
Yeah. So how many people do you think tuned in thinking it was going to be something completely different?
I have no idea.
Like Family Feud? I just get the idea of two families with like chairs
beat
and,
the hell out of
and
each other?
bats and just about to go to town on each other.
Like
I thought it was going to be like a courtroom.
the most hugest
Right.
pillow fight ever.
Yeah. The huge, giant pillow fight.
That sounds like an MTV reality show.
Thug life.
Jersey Shore 2.
Jersey Shore.
1992. This guy has shown us some problems throughout his entire musical career.
Oh, Mike Tyson.
He's kind of a... I said musical career.
Oh, right. My
Oh,
bad.
Eddie Murphy.
He did actually have a musical career.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God.
Shut up.
You have to hear his song too.
I played it. It's I have it on vinyl. Party all the time. You know
Party
who
all the time,
produced
party
it?
all the time, party all the time.
I'm
Wasn't it,
Rick James produced it, yeah.
Rick James.
Oh, I'm Rick James, bitch. So, 1992. Guns N' Roses' Axl Rose was arrested on riot charges in St. Louis for a July 2nd, 1991 concert where he walked off stage after a fan continued to take his picture. He walked off stage, a riot ensued, $200,000 in damages.
Mark.
Police officers and concert goers both received multiple injuries. Now, I've never been to a Guns N' Roses concert, but I've talked to plenty of people that have. Apparently, he's notoriously late.
Yes.
Apparently, he's anywhere between 2 and 4 hours, which I was in the music world here in Las Vegas, and you receive a fine from the venue if you don't
If
go
you're
on
not on
by a certain amount of time.
Boom.
And
you
then
even keep your slot.
and then they will also turn you off.
Mark Wahlberg did have a music career. It's true.
It was a very small. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said, no, that's
No, that's somebody else.
LL Cool J.
Yeah, it's all cool.
Yeah, whatever.
Marky Mark
Oh,
and the Funky
but
Bunch.
I was
Very
gonna
influential.
say, have you seen Axl Rose lately? He looks more like Axel Thornbush.
No,
I mean, just hideous. He's
Yeah?
just a hideous,
He looks
grotesque
grandmotherly.
man.
well,
Grotesque man.
Well, I mean, his.
He
I gotta
really
be
is.
honest. Like, if you took out Axl Rose, like, could you imagine how good Guns N' Roses would
Yeah,
actually
the-
sound?
Seriously.
Because all the dude does is yell into the mic, and it sounds pretty terrible. Like, there's like maybe 3 songs from Guns N' Roses that I can appreciate.
I feel like
Well-
my impression was extremely accurate.
Rasa said he just lost video. Is our video still going?
No, it's fine.
We're
The
going-
thing is, we can't troubleshoot everyone's internet connection because there's going to be like, just please watch the video at twocluelessdudes.com afterwards. The whole seeing it live thing is basically a privilege with the third world internet we have in this city.
Right.
So, glad that you can see what you see. But please tune in later and check out the whole thing if you can. And thanks for hollering in the chat. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. 1923, the famous
Okay,
Hollywood
Tony
sign
still sees us.
was
Tony.
officially dedicated in the hills above Hollywood, Los Angeles. The sign originally read Hollywood Land, but the 4 letters were dropped after renovations in 1949.
Hollywood Land. They just ran out of letters.
Well, I guess they liked Hollywood Land, but then after a little bit, they decided that land was ridiculous.
Can you
so
guys think of
Why
any
not
other thing?
Hollywoodville?
Can you think of any other thing that's
Hollywood-ish?
so famously named that like the original name was that
Hollywoodistan.
dumb? Like Hollywoodland sounds like
Disneyland?
it sounds like Town City.
Yeah.
It just sounds really redundant.
It's like you're about to get on a Ferris wheel or something.
It's like welcome to Main Avenue Street.
Main Avenue.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Hollywoodland. So I can't think of
Hollywoodland.
anything else that was named that badly
It's
that
pretty
then
poor.
later ended up having a super famous name.
But in 1923, they didn't even have sound
Good
movies, right?
vibrations.
When?
He also had a third nipple, apparently, for
1923.
Tyler Perna.
I don't even think they had.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, because it was around turn of the century when movies got sound.
Yeah, just early 20s?
Yeah, that's early movies, but yeah.
1923.
23,
That's early
there's sound.
20s.
The first movie that had sound was all about farting.
Oh.
It's true.
Yeah, those mics smell to this day.
Whew.
1943. The greatest tank battle in history ends with Russia defeating Germany at Kursk.
They were suppository
Nearly
mics.
6,000 tanks took part, 2,900 lost by Germany.
So say that again?
The whole thing.
From the very beginning.
There's tanks and stuff.
all of it.
1943. The greatest tank battle in history ends with Russia defeating Germany at Kursk. Nearly 6,000 tanks took part. 2,900 were lost by Germany.
Dang.
Insane.
Damn.
That's so
huge.
much metal.
That's huge.
It'd be cool to see that battleground because there's probably like cool chunks of metal around and stuff.
I don't know what it would look like anymore.
Metal.
I would assume that
metal.
they've removed everything since then.
No way. There's like
don't think?
landmines still in some places. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's still like live landmines.
Yeah, of course. In like Cambodia.
No, even in all across Europe.
There's fields in Europe that you can't walk in still.
Yeah.
Sounds
Nope.
horrible.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't leave mines, you guys. Grow up. Stop
Bro,
leaving mines.
you're gonna walk in like yourself and leave like a pirate.
Arr.
Peg leg, missing an eye. Fucking bird on your shoulder. Where'd that come from?
It's the only safe place that bird can land.
Yeah. I was like, I ain't gonna land on a landmine.
I love it.
Smart bird.
Smart bird.
We just made
Definitely
a movie.
not a crackle, is it?
Nope.
1850. The first public demonstration of ice was made by refrigeration by Florida physician John Gorey.
Didn't last long.
Yeah,
Whoa,
not,
Nice.
not
oh,
outside.
Shit, where'd it go?
What year was the ice year?
1850.
Dang.
So basically, if you watch Back to the
Frontier
Future
Ice.
3,
Yeah,
Then.
yikes.
And did you know he's the great 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 grandfather of Vanilla Ice?
it's true.
It's true.
proud family
true.
lineage.
Yeah.
1983.
Ice Ice Baby.
So proud. Historic.
Mario Brothers was first released by Nintendo in Japan,
When?
1983,
83, baby.
Sure.
as an arcade game about an Italian-American plumber.
Mario.
It's a Mario.
And his name
I'm
is
a
Mario
queen.
Mario.
It's a Mario.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Mario and Luigi Mario.
Yes,
The Mario Brothers.
it's true.
I'm a gonna
1987. Boy George was barred from British TV.
Yes.
He may be a bad influence.
Yes.
He
Did
sells
you-
makeup.
Did you ever hear about the lawsuit that went against him?
No. What?
He apparently a pizza boy had come over and he tied the pizza boy up and whipped him.
Well, I mean, at least it's Boy George,
That,
so
that
I
pizza
mean,
boy liked it. You
He
ain't-
did.
How easy you get tied up with one person?
Well,
Yeah.
apparently there was a misunderstanding. He thought it was a stripper because
Because
he's super gay.
yeah, he still talked this pizza guy.
hold
into
on,
it.
hold on, stop.
Yeah.
Boy George is gay?
I know that's a shocker. I know that's a shocker. I'm probably dropping a knowledge bomb on
Thing
some
is,
people
there's
right
no
now.
way. Okay, no pizza delivery person is gonna get tied up by one person. You need two people to tie.
You-
someone
you
up.
need
yeah,
a-
if
if
you
you guys
already
aren't
s-
aware,
There's
Two
a bunch of
people
people.
and duct tape.
Yeah.
yeah, if you've never
Don't
kidnapped
lie to me.
before, you can't just do it alone.
Yeah, no. You never go at bondage alone.
No, you gotta have a
What if
spotter.
you get stuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What, you need a spotter.
Okay, I'm going to give you something controversial.
Okay, here we go.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
1999. John F.
Red
Kennedy
balloons.
Jr.,
Oh.
his wife Carolyn Bessette Kennedy, and his sister-in-law Lauren Bessette are killed in a plane crash off the coast of Martha's Vineyard, piloted by Kennedy.
Na. And that is very controversial. They claim they got the bodies. However, there is now this weird theory that he's actually still alive and may actually and has been slowly fighting off some of the evils of the world to try to get revenge for his father.
It's one thing to fake
That's
your death.
interesting.
It's another thing to influence the living once you're fake dead without reappearing accidentally. Because the moment you try to touch the
And
living
they claim
again,
that he
people
actually has
rediscover you.
reappeared as they give him his
they
name,
actually do show him
and they show
his
like
wife.
who they believe is him and who they believe is his wife. It was pretty cool stuff. I mean, I don't know if it's true, but
I'm going to just go ahead and
I
believe
just
it
think that's
because
cool.
it's cool.
I think it's
Yeah.
cool.
Cool stuff I'll just believe without evidence.
Yeah.
2004.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about Snoop Dogg's homie G.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like the preface.
Martha Stewart was sentenced to 5 months in prison
She's hard.
plus 5 months in home confinement
Yeah.
for lying to federal investigators.
You know it.
She's totally framed too.
Was she framed?
Yeah, her insider trading is like normal insider
Normal
trading.
insider-
Yeah, she was
sure.
thrown under the bus. She was a scapegoat.
She was. She really was. I mean, let's be honest. She was like, "Damn it, Enron!
Yeah, seriously. It sounds like something to make.
Damn you, Bernie Madoff!"
That's really. She was
All
really
right.
framed.
This is my last one. Are you ready?
Yep.
This week, back in history, 1861, U.S. Congress authorized paper money. Before that, it was gold, silver, bronze, and copper that was used for money.
Boom. Yes. And interestingly enough, only two presidents have ever tried to get us off the Federal Reserve Standard. Do you know who those two presidents were? Abraham Lincoln with the greenback
John F. Kennedy.
and John F. Kennedy.
Oh.
What else do they have in common?
They both were assassinated.
They got.
Yeah, because the government's run by big business. It's not
But
like.
the Federal Reserve is not a federally run program
Nope.
either.
It's privately
Nope.
owned.
Because
So
our money and our government is all. I forget the term for it.
governani.
but It's not oligarchy.
It's called governani.
It's kind of like an oligarchy.
Kind of.
Governani. We're a governani.
Did you just say
That's the
Olive
thing.
Garden? Because now I'm getting kind of hungry.
We're run by an Olive Garden, metaphorically.
Metaphorically.
All right, folks, it's that time.
All
We're
right.
going to go ahead and pay some sponsors.
that on
We're
the
just
table.
going to do a couple of little things. But when we come back, we're going to talk about the Buffalo Bills possibly changing the name of their stadium, how to thwart a machete-wielding robber, and Mike Tyson. Ow!
And don't forget, Reddit Revenge.
That's right.
Nut rub from Ball Wash. You put that on after you cleanse yourself and get a nice little fragrance down there, and it lasts all day, and it's absolutely really amazing.
Ooh, yes.
And it smells great. So there you go.
Yeah, heck yeah. Thank you so much. I'm so proud to be coming.
Thank you, Ball Wash, and
Thank you,
visit
Ball
them
Wash.
online at ballwash.com and use coupon code Radio Vegas to get 20% off.
Man, I'm having
They
too
have
much fun.
they have
already popping these.
shampoos and they have soap and
I'm
they
very
have.
excited about this. I've always seen this. Like, I wonder how that works or what it smells like.
Well, you should open it and smell it, and you'll get even more
There you go.
excited.
Twist and pull.
He had
twist and pull.
he had no trouble at all over here.
Listen, all right. I don't grab things that are lubricated. All right, give me a break. All right. It smells delicious. No, actually, you can smell it through the can. It actually does smell
Oh,
pretty
you do?
good.
You can?
Yeah, it says ocean air and solid cologne.
Ooh, mine is cedar and citrus for those woodsy smells.
I mean, it says ocean and air on mine. Does it say yours is cedar?
Cedar and citrus.
Okay, here, I'll trade you. So you can smell mine. Well, I don't want you to smell it that way, but I mean.
Well, this is nice too.
Yeah, see, and they actually make some really good smell. Dude, nut rub. Tonight, let's put it to the test.
Let's rub some nuts.
Let's rub the cedar and the ocean together. See if we can get a woody ocean.
Let's rub some nuts.
When you need the balls to smell as fresh as the day.
Nut rub
From Ball Wash. Use coupon code Radio Vegas to get 20% off.
Why do we love the Golden Tiki so much? How about the handcrafted tiki drinks made with freshly squeezed juices, homemade syrups, and top shelf booze? These aren't your cruise ship pre-mixed cocktails. These specialty drinks take time and are for the true cocktail enthusiasts. Located in the strip mall in Chinatown, it's truly a hidden hideaway. Well, hidden if you don't know the address. It's 3939 Spring Mountain Road. This place is what my tiki bar dreams are made of. An adult version to Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room, complete with alcohol-infused Dole Whip and dirty talking birds, with drink names like Navy Grog, Terrible Twisted, and Dirty Banana. And last but not least, a shot of empathy named Kraken. These drinks will have you back and back again. From the kick-ass atmosphere, hidden Easter eggs in the bar, like Bigfoot's footprint, and don't forget to rub the golden dong for good luck. From live music to DJs that will make you feel like you're on a tropical vacation. The Golden Tiki, 3939 Spring Mountain Road. That's the Golden Tiki, 3939 Spring Mountain Road.
Your new favorite internet radio station, RadioVegas.rocks.
Welcome back to Two Clueless Dudes with Mad Mike and the Hank. We're glad to have you.
We have finished our wiener water break, and we are back to give you some news.
Oh, news.
You're listening to Two Clueless Dudes. It's news, motherfucker.
I love that he blows up.
I know, that's great. All right. The owner of a pizza shop in Greenwood staved off a would-be robber carrying a machete Friday night by throwing a pizza at him.
Yes, Jesus.
This was in Delaware.
So in Delaware, they don't respect pizza.
According to police, the owner of Stargate Pizza,
Oh, I love that.
which is fantastic because their pizzas really fly off the shelf.
Woo!
Ow!
In space.
Thank you. I'm on fire. The Stargate Pizza was closing. He was closing his restaurant around 10:30 p.m. when he was approached by a man who brandished a long knife and asked for money. Approximately $1.46. That's a weird amount, but no, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say, what do you do? Give me something under $2 now.
Yeah,
and do it.
Yeah. I want your loss leader.
I need all of your worthless change that I'm not going to be able to use at a Kroger now. According to police, oh, I just said that.
Machetes are scary.
They are. I've seen that movie with that Danny Trejo.
Yeah,
Machete.
you scrape them on the ground and it sparks and stuff. It's so scary.
The owner of the police told the man he did not have the money, and then he threw a pizza at him, causing the suspect to flee. I'd at least grabbed the pizza and ran.
Well, gums up your machete. It gets all gummed up by the cheese and stuff, and it's no good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want cheese rust.
Cheese rust, you'll ruin your weapon.
So it says no injury occurred, but that is actually false.
Cheese rust.
That poor pizza.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
What happened to this poor street pizza now?
Yeah.
Because that's what it is.
I have a piece of it in a glass
That's what
box.
I'm trying to tell you. Delaware does not respect pizza.
A Delawarean street pizza.
They're known for this problem.
Yeah.
They have homeless pizzas all over.
Yeah.
Covering the streets.
Just covering the streets.
Disgusting. Effing disgusting.
You're all
Having
trying to
and then
walk
they
through
get
it.
together. None of them are fixed, so they're just having little pepperonis.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
And,
Madness
and they
in
always
Delaware.
multiply.
Smells
Next thing you know,
amazing.
you got extra pepperoni.
Yeah, and they start off really small as the pizza bites, and they grow. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
It is crazy.
Marinara raining from the sky.
Can we give a quick shout out?
Sure.
Let's do a shout out to Maine. Do we
Maine?
have any,
The state
I
of
think
Maine?
I think we have some friends in Maine, right?
Holla, Maine.
We do?
The honorary third clueless dude.
Wow. I didn't know he moved to Maine.
Isn't he in Maine? Maryland. It's Maryland.
Oh,
Yeah.
Maryland's my favorite of the Maines.
Yeah, we just got to say what up. What up?
Maryland.
To good old Alan. Alansky. And another good listener we have out there, Sherm. We want to say what's up to Sherm.
What up, Sherm?
The Shermanator.
The Shermanator.
That's what we call him, the Shermanator.
Celebrating Maryland.
And then good old Alan, he is... So, I mean, he's definitely, he's in his older years, but the man looks great.
He does.
Right? And
He
incredibly
does.
fit. I gotta
Incredibly
give him credit. Gotta give credit where credit's due.
Men aged better.
Also, we got people listening in Missouri. We got
Yes,
people
we
listening
do.
here in Nevada. We've got Urastas. He listens in Toronto.
Woo! Canada in the house.
Even though I keep trying to make him in Nova Scotia, which is not.
Like an older dude can season up and get like a nice patina.
Hey, speaking of Toronto, a 70-year-old Mississauga man is facing more than a dozen charges relating to women discovering used condoms tied to their cars in parking lots.
Oh,
I'd be mad as
over
hell.
the past 2 years.
that's so
Gross.
foul. Where
Like
do you
who?
tie it? The antenna?
Like I wouldn't even want to touch my own condom.
Like a
Like what
coontail
happens
antenna?
if it spills out? I mean, I don't.
So
I
in
don't-
July of
it's not
2020,
lotion.
You're supposed to squeeze it out into your mouth. But good luck.
like a Go-Gurt.
Yeah. Otherwise, how you stay fit?
Gross.
Oh God,
You made it. It belongs to you. You want to recycle that.
It's a gift.
that
Yeah.
is it's pretty gross.
You don't want to waste protein.
I agree. My beautiful wife.
Your own tastes the best, though. If you don't love your own, you need to try more.
Peel Regional Police say that starting in July of 2018, women began reporting finding used condoms tied to their vehicles in various shapes. Oh, various shapes. I mean, in various shopping centers throughout Mississauga. Like he was doing like animals.
You're gonna have to blow on it
Yeah.
to make the trunk for the
Various
elephant.
shapes.
That's
That's the best line of that article.
That's a very different news article. I'm
Various
sure.
shapes.
To date, 9 women have come
Square.
forward.
You like a square condom? It's for robots.
Yeah.
Oh man.
This one's in the shape of a hot dog. Hey. After
It's hexagonal.
hey, this one's really tiny.
That's mine.
It was a cold day. After an investigation, police said a suspect.
grower, not a shower.
That's right. Identified as Peter Malegos. Peter Malegos. I'm not kidding. That's his real name. Was arrested on Monday and charged with 11 counts of mischief, 2 counts of criminal harassment, and 1 count of committing an indecent act, and 1 count of voyeurism.
Woo!
He was released on a promise, not even have to pay. He just on a promise that he will appear. He will appear and return to court in Brampton, said on September 18.
He was released on his own recognizance.
Investigators say they believe there are other incidents that have occurred in other cities. He's described as 5'11" tall, with a light complexion, medium build, and a tiny peepee.
Hey.
That was part of the description?
Yeah.
Because everyone's seen it. It's
He
particularly
wears
small.
thin framed glasses and thin framed condoms. That's what it says here. And he's known to drive a black Honda Curve.
Oh. Well, I mean, if you're driving
Ah.
a Honda, you probably have a small penis
Shaped
anyway.
weird. Family guy. Family guy, yes.
I have the smallest Honda. I have a Fit.
Well, then we'll
I
talk
look-
about it after the show.
I look giant in my car.
Rastus, do you know this
I'll
guy?
show you.
Do you know this guy?
I look huge in my tiny car. Giny?
Giny car?
You have a giny
You just
car?
call your car a giny car?
It's hot. I love it. The area around the stick shift, I like to like.
Is
rub
the
my-
areola?
I've rubbed my fingers around it, and it's like leather, and it just feels like a beautiful car port. You know what I mean? Like a
Oh, that's
car
hot.
flower.
Real
Car-
talk, guys.
Car vag.
I
Real
like
talk.
that. That's sexy.
Right.
What do you hate the most about eating a hamburger?
Oh, the fact that it's not real hamburger. But that's mostly at the McDonald's, though.
I spend a lot of time adjusting the bun in position to the innards so that I end up.
Says, no, I don't know him.
I want to make sure my last couple bites have an even distribution of the layers.
You know,
So I'm constantly adjusting as I eat a
funnily
hamburger.
enough, that has no concern to Mike. Have you ever seen anybody
It's
that
true.
refuses to eat the last bite of something?
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
That's this guy.
I'll just leave
But
the last
it's,
bite.
it's everything. He leaves about 2 bites of everything.
Yeah.
It could be a steak. It could be a burger. It could be on anything under the effing sun.
Yeah,
but he's gonna leave 2
You
bites.
don't want to
I'm
finish
going
it.
to.
Yeah,
I
my
can't.
wife doesn't
can't do
either,
it.
and then I caught on to it too. I just like want to leave the last bite. I mean,
Well,
but
for
look at
me-
you. It's fucking something's working.
Something's working. So for me, the biggest thing that I have about eating a burger is the methane.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna poop.
I mean, it's
The
it's
methane
how
it
much
makes?
methane the cows make.
Oh, not the
I'm
farting you
so
make afterwards.
concerned when I eat a hamburger
Oh, that there's all these farting cows.
about all these farty cows in the world.
Well, there's a big solution for this.
so
I
concerned.
imagine you're about to get into.
Apparently, I'm not the only ones concerned.
Not at all.
Burger King is debuting a brand new Whopper made from cows that burp and fart 33% less.
That is not the solution I thought.
Wow.
Wow.
That's amazing. And that's got to cut down on the methane in the atmosphere as well.
That's a
Burger
headline.
King is
I'm taking
trying
a
to
note of
cut
this.
down on how much cows burp and fart, as the burger chains attempt to push the industry to reduce methane emissions. On Tuesday, Burger King announced that it had worked with scientists in the Autonomous University at the state of Mexico, and the state of Mexico, that already I'm a little concerned, and the
Someone forgot
University
the
of
new.
California,
Probably New Mexico.
right, to develop new diet for cows that will reduce how much methane they produce. Cows' burps and farts are significant producers of methane emissions, which trap heat in the atmosphere and contribute to temperatures rising globally.
I got to be honest
which has
with
actually
you.
kind of been disproven, but that's fine.
I'm from the Midwest. I've smelt like cow shit, horse shit.
Cow poopy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've also gone to the gym and hung out with my buddy Mike, and his farts are way worse.
Oh yeah,
Way
human
worse.
farts are right.
Like it's like baby shit.
So do you want me to tell you how they did it?
Yes, please.
Lemongrass.
They sprayed lemon all over the grass and let
They
them eat it.
introduced lemongrass to their diet.
Interesting.
Burger King is so marketing to the extent that remember, Burger King had video games. This is like
Back in
such
the day.
marketing. You know, if they really wanted to pull a cool one, they'd power the slaughterhouse, power the nearby town with the farts. This has been done overseas. Not a joke. Enclosed cow situations, and then they harvest the methane from the air above the
Yeah.
cows, and they can power a little town.
I think that's pretty awesome.
Whoa.
So also,
Powered by poo.
side note,
Yeah.
my father, who's
Efficient.
possibly listening in,
Hey, Pop.
absolutely had to have Burger King. This was like 2 days ago.
Oh yeah. You
I've been
told me
there.
that they were gonna have to have Burger
They
King.
had to have Burger King.
I've
They
been
had
there.
to have
and
it.
your dad, it doesn't sit well.
Well, he's one of those people that he either go big or go home, and he goes big. So he buys a ton of stuff, eats it all. He said within an hour, he was already in intestinal distress. And he said he was shitting his brains out and felt terrible for like 24 hours.
Why do you go so hard?
I gotta be honest.
You can't do Burger King that hard.
Burger
You can't.
No.
Like Burger King
Gotta work
is
in.
not in my drive-through selection.
If you have it weekly,
Jack
you're
in the
good.
Crack, I love.
Yeah.
I F with the Jack in the Crack.
I do it all, I have a
and
problem.
just in case I have an absolute need for food, I have a McDonald's right close to the house, and I will desperately do McDonald's. But I also have,
don't
like I
even do
said, the
fast
Jack
food.
in the Crack right across the street
I
from
love
the
the variety.
McDonald's.
I love it.
So
We've
I will
done-
do the
We're
Jack in
done
the
with
Crack.
fast food.
I love it all. I
Yeah,
have a fast
no,
food
no,
problem.
you-
Ballpark
so that's
hamburgers
true.
are the closest things that I do.
I
makes
really
hamburgers.
don't do a whole lot of fast food. I've cut that out. But if I have to do fast food, because I'm not gonna make a burger for myself. My house is sold. I ain't trying to clean shit. You know what I mean? I might make a burger at the new joint, but as far as I'm concerned, no more cooking at this place.
No more.
No more. Done.
No more.
Yeah, I have a fast food issue. I have a problem.
Do you have an issue with fast food?
A
What's your
legit
favorite? What's your favorite?
addiction. The thing is that
Jennifer Wright is watching us.
What up, Janae?
I appreciate Jack in the Box's variety.
I love Jack in the
and some of
Box.
my favorite stuff is Jack in the Box.
Do you ever F with the jalapeno poppers?
I can't. do
Oh
that.
my gosh!
I love them. I love the flavor, but I can't do spicy right now.
Remember when they used to have mozzarella sticks at Jack in the Box?
Yeah.
And they canceled that.
You put the mozzarella sticks in a burger, but just saying.
Yeah.
The McDonald's really though is the one that I miss when I'm away for too long. Like it
Really?
comes back like a itch or like a thirst.
Like a so you like the McDonald's?
It feels like an itch you can't scratch under your skin when it's been too long since I've
shit.
had
That's
McDonald's.
called a meth bug, bro. You need to stop.
No, I have a legit
Yeah.
addiction to fast food, like an actual addiction.
Well,
Oh, wow.
it's, you know what? That's an actual thing because of
It is.
the combination of salts and fats.
Exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah. It's really true.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
You know how you bake it?
No.
I mean, you know how you break it?
I don't
No.
know if I can't stay broke.
bake it?
I run back.
Yeah. So all you do is you take the hamburger and you just shove it right up your butt. And then just let it.
I've never
and
thought
then
about
you just
that.
poop
A
it right out
hamburger
immediately.
enema.
The thing is,
And then you can feel that
You can
hearty
feel the
feeling of
cheese in
pooping
your
it out.
butthole.
I've been there. I've sent one in from that direction. I still have to eat one from the other direction.
I know, right? And then hope they meet in the middle.
They meet in the middle, and it's really the best.
Okay, so here we go. Some say the Buffalo Bills stadium is a dump.
Oh, is it? I don't know. I don't watch the Buffalo Bills.
It is. Now, it could be named for a toilet fixture. It is said
Kohler Stadium.
in what is either an epic publicity stunt
Totally what I was going to say.
or a genius PR move, perhaps both. Tushy LLC,
Yeah, all right.
the
This is
maker
not
of toilet
serious.
bidets,
No, I believe
is
it.
seeking to acquire the naming rights of the Bills Stadium.
Hell yeah.
Tushy Stadium.
Hell
In,
yeah.
in a statement late Wednesday, which
love
was
it.
confirmed by Tushy spokesperson, including the term Booty Wonderland,
Yes, Jesus.
Such a
the
good
company
product.
said
Please
it-
sponsor us, Tushy.
the
I love
company
you.
said it will offer up to $12.5 million for naming rights and rebranding it Tushy Stadium.
I love it. Sponsor us, Tushy. We love your product.
Tushy also
Yeah,
said
we
it
love
would
your
deploy,
product.
We
it
all-
would deploy portable toilets equipped with bidets across
Yes.
the parking lots and tailgating venues.
You guys love your Tushy bidets, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love mine. It's
I mean,
such
I've
a
never
great
had
product.
I've never had a bidet,
love-
but I definitely want to try one out.
Oh,
Yeah.
great, wonderful. Mike loves his Tushy bidet,
Yeah,
right?
oh,
we,
yeah.
We talk about it all the time. It's
Yeah.
such a great product.
Great product.
Yes.
And would pursue the college bowl game that it would call, of course, the Toilet Bowl.
I love it.
Oh,
Don't they need
the
our
toilet
stadium,
bowl.
though?
I love it. I love it.
If you want a stadium that looks like a toilet, shouldn't you take a look at... I think we have two stadiums that look like toilets to me. Maybe just stadiums look like toilets to me. That's the problem.
I've never looked down upon one.
I guess they're round and there's a hole in the middle, so I guess that's why.
The shit bowl. Yeah, Spencer Lewis is the shit bowl.
The shit
I love
bowl.
it. It's brilliant marketing.
I mean, it really is.
Yeah.
And you
You're
and you
gonna
can
remember
spell it CHT so you don't offend
And
anybody.
I have some friends that are Buffalo Bills fans.
Do you really?
I do, and I feel for them.
Are they okay?
The Bill, I know. In the head, no. Obviously not. They're not as bad
Wow.
as the Cleveland Browns fans.
We ran into a Cleveland Browns fan.
We did.
Where was that? Was that here?
Here, yeah, Dan.
Yeah.
Double D.
That was at Jay's
D
birthday
squared.
party when
Yeah.
we came to Radio Vegas.
Jay-Z's birthday party?
Yeah.
Over
We're
at
gonna get
Jay's
him-
birthday party.
We're gonna get him on the show soon. We're gonna get him on the show.
Yeah, we should.
I mentioned Mike Tyson earlier.
What are you gonna talk about Mike Tyson?
Courtney, what up, dog? So, I mentioned Mike Tyson is back, baby.
Back
He
in
is
Vegas?
back.
Or
He's
back
gonna-
ready to
he's
throw
gonna fight.
fists?
He's
Yeah,
gonna fight.
He's gonna fight again.
The 54-year-old will compete against an apex predator
No way.
as
No
part
way.
of Tyson versus Jaws Rumble on the Reef.
No way.
Tyson will fight the shark on August 9th as part of a scientific research, and legendary announcer Michael Buffer is also set to be part
Michael
of the
Buffer?
event.
Wait, so he's gonna fight a shark?
Let's get ready to rumble!
Really?
Yep.
A person named Shark or like an animal shark?
The actual shark. With famed ring announcer Michael Buffer calling the shots, these two heavyweights will square off underwater, where Mike Tyson will try to score a TKO over the massive shark. All in the name of research.
This is gonna be an animal rights
Discovery describes.
Discovery, of course.
I
specifics
still would want to fight Mike Tyson. I don't give a shit what you are.
Although specifics about the bout have not yet been confirmed, Tyson said that he took on this challenge to overcome his fears of making a comeback.
This is gonna be one of those Discovery channels. Surprise! It's Shark Week. Hype, learning. The graphics come up. There's arrows pointing at the different.
Yeah,
parts
but
of the
what
shark.
you're gonna see is Mike Tyson's already proved that he's he's ridiculous. He'll do whatever it takes. He'll bite your
Yeah.
fucking ear
You
off.
Tyson
can't
said-
punch a chainsaw.
Yeah.
I equate this with overcoming my fear and getting back into the ring at 54 years old. I learned from this experience during Shark Week that whatever intimidates me, I am still able to step up to the challenge and overcome anything that would prevent me from accomplishing my life mission and of reaching my highest potential in life and bringing me closer to God.
These
Can I tell you
sharks aren't
something?
in the way.
I
Of
want
him
to tell
and
you
God.
something.
Tell me something.
These sharks.
You
aren't
do
blocking.
know that Mike Tyson is still a badass, right?
Oh, he's a mega badass.
You do know that Mike Tyson lives in Las Vegas, right?
Hell yeah.
You know, there's a reasonable chance that he could hear that and come kick our ass, right?
Bro, I would love it too, because he's an avid pigeon.
Yeah, you guys would
trainer.
be buddies.
He's a pigeon fancier. They're called.
You better you better talk
I
fast.
would love to talk pigeon shop with him.
For sure.
You actually have 3 pigeons, so you guys would
2.
actually have.
We lost one.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh no, it escaped.
Are you
So
pigeoning
it's alive
harder?
somewhere.
Are you on a path to more pigeons?
Yeah, Pickles got out.
What?
Yep.
Aw.
Miss Pickles got out?
Yep.
Oh shit.
There's a story behind that, but
I want to
Okay.
know, dude. Pigeon story.
Well, Mr. Pickles was Miss Pickles.
Miss Pickles.
Miss Pickles was a found pigeon that somebody had abused and apparently thrown oil grease on, and Michael found it and nursed it back to life and has had it for probably 2 months, 3 months
since February.
Did she run off
Holy
to
shit!
another
It's
life?
been since February.
So what happened was, I just think she was ready to go.
Yeah.
I think she was ready, and what happened was my soon-to-be sister-in-law, stepsister, I don't know, she decided to tell us about our dog that had vomited, which she vomits all the time, so it's not really a big deal. But she had to tell us we were in the gym, or my garage. So I walked out in my garage, and I had to slide open the door, which is the door that I keep the pigeons in, and she's free roaming, and she just booked. She booked.
That's
it.
crazy.
Yep.
She was just waiting for the chance to head back.
Yep.
All right, good for her though, I guess. Right?
Well, sweet lovins, Miss Pickles. I hope everything goes good.
Chase freedom. I believe in you.
And you know what? We like to have a lot of fun on the show, but I tip my hat to Mike because he really brings in animals to the house.
Not the first or only rescued animal in his household.
Tons of rescued animals. He's got rescued rabbits that if he wouldn't have rescued, who knows what would have happened to him.
Snake food.
He's got 2 desert tortoises that he rescued.
It's true.
Anytime we see a bird in distress,
the baby giraffe,
Mike will try to pick it up
Sherry
and
Lappin,
take it
the
home
godmom.
and nurse it back to life. So
Vegas,
we
you get the
play a
weird
lot
animals.
of a lot of fun, but Mike's got a big heart and at home he's got quite the little zoo of animals. So
Richard, that baby
tip my
giraffe,
hat.
that's a big deal.
Yeah.
You know, people bring these weird animals around. The giraffe was running around. Shoot, no one else is going to rescue that giraffe.
Now I feel the riot punch.
Yeah. So, all right, folks, we're going to get into another one. We're going to get into the top actors.
Top actors. Okay.
Tractors.
I got this.
Top actors according to, like, we're going to judge rankers top actors and see if they got this figured out.
We're going to do the top 20.
Can you,
top 20, do it.
Can you repunch?
I can totally repunch.
I'm gonna go back to punch. There's no half measures here.
Go, you know what? Go ahead and do Reddit Revenge.
That's the theme song
I was just
to
gonna
my
play
show.
some music. Yeah,
He's gonna play my show's theme song.
I stole this song from Greasy Conversations, and every time I play it, he stops it because it's not ours.
he gets like super serious.
Yeah,
right?
I was a hair trigger on that.
That is not
play my theme song.
yours. All right.
I gave you a different theme
Reddit
song.
Revenge.
And now,
Don't pour me anymore. I'll be drunk. I'm driving.
Dying of the giggles. I know.
All right, fuck it. Yeah, just a little
Just
bit.
a nip.
Just the
whisker of the dog.
Oh, yeah. All
Just
right.
a piece
So
of bootlace.
this week's Reddit Revenge comes to me in the form of a Craigslist scammer. All right. So this gentleman places on Craigslist an item, and here are the text messages from Mr. Bad Guy. Hi, I'm Brandon. What is the lowest price of your advertised pool table on Craigslist? The reply, I'll go as low as $300 on it. Bad Guy says the price is okay, but I'm out of town right now, and I'll send you a cashier's check. I'll include the mover's payment. You get it cashed at your bank. Deduct your payment and give the excess to my mover when he comes to pick things up. Okay? And the reply from the intelligent man was, oh, close, but no, because you're a scammer, and even my grandma knows better than to take a cashier's check from someone on merchandise that goes sight unseen. You really want me to believe that you're going to have movers pick up a $300 pool table while you're out of town, you'll just send a fake check for the difference, and the check will bounce, and I'll be the one for the hook. Fuck you.
Wait. Cashier's checks can bounce. I guess you can make a fake one. If
You can make a
really
fake
late.
cashier's check.
But
Unfortunately, I have knowledge of this.
Yeah.
I had somebody in the past that did something exactly like this, and we lost a lot of money.
Man. But what about like a money order? You could just be like
Same.
I'd be
can
like
order money?
7-Eleven money order specifically.
Yeah,
I'm gonna order some money.
Because there's like color whatever
Like,
on that.
I think a cashier's check is a real, but like a fake money order or whatever.
You know what? Venmo me.
But, you'll just send a fake check, and that's far too much money. Ask me to send you the difference, and the check will bounce, and I'll be the one on the hook for it. Fuck you. I hope you get shanked in the fucking alley. You people are fucking sick.
Just proposing the idea, it might have been like a legit person. And
Right,
immediately
yeah.
goes to fuck you. That's so funny.
So
That went from like
That escalated.
100
like
to a
from, like,
mile.
0 to Antifa.
100
really fast.
miles, real quick. So the bad guy goes, sorry, exclamation point, and about 10 different question marks. And then he goes, where are you from, Brandon? And he goes, Butler, PA. Yeah, I work in Butler on such and such road. Very familiar with the area. Where at? You moved from California to Butler, PA. What for? Oil? Gas? So the bad guy replies, so if you don't mind, consider it sold to me. Please send me the name and the mailing address for the check. Thanks. So the gentleman replied, James Comey, 3311 East Carson Street, Pittsburgh, PA 15203. He replied, thanks. You can remove the ads from Craigslist. I'll notify you as soon as the total payment has been made out to you. Good doing business with you. And then later on, hey, James, it's Brandon Peterson. I'm so sorry I misplaced your phone. I had to look it up in my diary to contact you. Your payment for the pool table is scheduled for delivery to you today by USPS. Please let me know when you receive it.
Yeah.
He replies, you know James Comey is the director of the FBI, right? And the address I gave to you was the FBI field office in Pittsburgh. I'm sure someone will be curious why they got a fake cashier check sent to them and their boss's name. Told you to go get fucked, buddy. And then he replies, fuck off.
So, but this dude could have like legitimately been trying to pay him.
He just
No.
might have just sent a.
I mean, that's a weird way of doing
We
things.
sold
It's jumping to conclusions at least.
me
Yeah,
me
a
and a
little bit.
person in my former life tried to sell a table on Craigslist, and that's the exact thing that happened.
Jimmy was a race car driver.
Never in a million years would have thought that we would be giving away thousands of money to nobody,
Yeah.
somebody, for absolutely nothing.
It's true.
And then they turned around and did it yet again with a dog.
Damn.
So, unfortunately, there's some people out there that are ill-informed or they're just ignorant.
I don't think people should spend money on dogs or cats. I think there's too many to adopt. Just
Well,
FYI.
There is. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I have.
Let's go to Italy.
We purchased
They're
2
everywhere.
dogs.
It's sad.
And we bought them from Petland here
They
in
need
Las
homes.
Vegas and Summerlin.
We have a pet from Petland.
And we spent about $4,000 a piece, which when you have money at the time was like no big deal. But then when you get, laid off for being disabled, and all of a sudden you don't have any money, $4,000
handle all the vet bills on
times
your
2
pure breed.
starts
All
to
I can
look
tell
pretty
you
ridiculous.
is one day, I will get another Papillon, and
Yeah?
I will pay whatever price is necessary to have my little princess Papillon.
Just
I
to-
love Papillons.
for like a lineage that you want specifically.
Yeah, well, one of our dogs, she passed away from kidney failure. She was a Papillon, and she was just wonderful, man. I just loved that dog. So I think I would love to get another one that reminds me of her, to kind of keep up the legacy.
You should put feelers out on rescuing one, because
I
it's a
definitely
common
will.
enough breed, right?
If you bring
personally,
home,
me, it's mutts or nothing.
semi-common,
If you bring
but
home
it's a
another
super
animal-
expensive breed.
you're
So-
in trouble, sir.
Yeah,
I
but if
can
I bring
under-
home another dog right now, I'm in
I can
trouble.
understand having a vision on a specific breed, and maybe like throwing it down on one breed if you're an enthusiast or
Yeah.
one dog.
I kind of feel
But
that way about
normal
poodles.
people, like 9 out of 10 of you, 19 out of 20 of you, just want a companion that's going to be durable, and that's where mutts excel. Especially if
That's
someone
why I
else
hang
does
out
the
with
training
Mike.
for you.
He's durable.
Yeah, I've gotten
He
tons
doesn't
of
break.
rescue animals that have the training already done. I don't have to, I finish it up if it's not done. And
He uses the toilet.
yeah, exactly.
He takes a shower sometimes. You know.
All right.
He's a good pet.
Hell yeah. There you go.
Let's get into top actors.
Oh, I love this.
We're
All
going
right,
to do
let's
the
do
top
it.
20. We're going to do the top 20.
We're gonna do 20.
Yeah, just missing the mark is Arnold Schwarzenegger on this list, which
Oh,
I disagree
stop
with.
it.
I'm not kidding.
Well, we're going to argue
That's
with this list.
That's a fail. That's
I
an
agree.
automatic fail.
So coming in at number 20 is Tom Holland. He's
Who
19.
the fuck is that?
He's from England, London.
Can you pull up a picture of Tom Holland?
Yeah, I'll Holland you up.
Tom Holland is Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tommy
Yeah.
Holly.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. I feel
Tom
you.
Ho, they call him.
Oh, T
On the
Ho.
street.
T-Ho, yeah.
T-Ho.
T-Ho.
I can't believe I didn't know who
Yeah,
if you
look
would
at
have
this
said
gangster.
if you would have said T-Ho, I would have known.
This rough and tumble
How
gentleman.
crazy is this? He was born in 1996, dude.
He doesn't deserve number 20. I
He's a power actor of today. You know, he's not.
I
we're
got
not legendary
ass hairs
actors.
that
And
are older than him.
Even more weird, he's 19. He is ranked number 3 of the hottest men of 2020.
Oh, shut.
I'm not kidding you.
Jesus Christ.
I see
that
it, I
ain't
see it.
creepy.
Yeah, look at.
Out of all of the actors, don't give me that shit.
Don't be mad. He looks like you with less face hair.
I mean, I'm sexy as fuck. I would do it.
He looks like you if you know when you grab the side of an image and go "Ngeh," and stretch it sideways.
Are you making fun of
He
my,
kinda-
my big ears, bro?
He kind of looks like my testicle if I shave it.
Yeah, he looks
So
like a
that's
nice.
Yeah, it looks like this.
He looks like
Yeah.
a nice smooth ball sack. He's a beautiful man.
Coming in at number 19,
Number 19.
Shah Rukh Khan.
Who?
Right. He's 53. He's from New Delhi, India. He's a Bollywood actor. But Bollywood is like super.
Oh, I've seen this dude. Yeah, this guy's in so many cool things.
Dude, yeah, he's like in a ton of movies.
Like the stuff he's in
Wouldn't
Bollywood
know.
is really wild. He's in this thing that's like Bollywood's like I want to say like RoboCop and Terminator
Yeah,
kind of at once.
He's probably like Bollywood's biggest actor.
He like
to be honest.
rides a flying. He'll like jump a car, get out of the car, and ride on the hood,
I
and then like
can
jump
show
off and
you
beat
the
up people.
world.
There's some sick movies I've seen clips of that this guy's in. This guy's awesome.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. All right, coming in at number 18. What?
Do we have anything to put in our mouth?
We do. Let's do it.
Oh,
We'll do that while we go
that's
through this
right.
list.
There's adventure foods in this show all the time.
Yeah, we're
gonna
gonna
put that
take
in
this
our
sh-
mouth.
we're gonna
So-
take this short second
While
to,
he's grabbing
to grab
this food,
something to put in our mouth.
What do you think of number 18? He's a British person. He played. Didn't he play the Doctor
He
Strange?
actually played Khan.
He didn't play Doctor Strange. I wanted him to play Doctor.
He did. He played Doctor Strange and he played Khan.
I can't. I never can remember this guy's name. He's got a funny
It's
last
so
name.
fun to say.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, Cumberbatch.
Yeah, salad fingers.
39.
You know they're making a second, right?
Yeah.
A new salad fingers.
he
Is
was
salad
Doctor
fingers coming
Strange
back?
too.
Oh, okay. Sorry, never mind.
And also, if you have not seen Imitation Game
Imitation Game.
with Benedict Cumberbatch, I
we should watch it.
dude, it's great. Great. It's about the person who broke the code of the Nazi Germans.
Oh, no kidding.
All right, so we're about to try dragon meat.
Dragon meat?
Dragon meat.
Would you three-way with Cumberbatch? He looks friendly. He looks fucking.
Oh, I would do I do a conference call with anybody.
Unintimidating. Yeah. Would you call a friend and then call him also and have them in the same conversation?
Easily.
Well, he's
Yeah.
he's probably my favorite.
I'm gonna pass on the cured meats.
Why you like meats that are uncured?
I'm just like.
All right,
I'm on an
so
ulcer
this
diet.
is this is one of our mini mystic meats that we have, and today we're going to be trying
dragon meat.
Dragon meat.
It's gonna be.
You're listening to Two Clueless Dudes.
That sound was perfect for it.
What?
It's all kind of jerky adjacent.
God.
It's Slim Jim
It's
adjacent.
spicy.
Kind of
F.
spicy, bro.
Holy shit.
It's
Yeah.
burning my mouth.
I'm glad I passed. Yeah, I'm on an ulcer diet right now. Yeah, that's Slim Jim adjacent.
Wow. So this is alligator with Cajun spices.
Gator's
and
good.
beef.
By the way.
Alligator beef
Holy Christ!
I ain't
gotta finish it up.
turning away a gator. You know, this is mythical meats, right?
Mythical meats.
It's called
Dragon.
Mythical Meat.
Yeah, this company is one we patronize regularly. We're big fans.
yeah.
Maybe.
We love the mystical meat.
Yeah, let them know.
You know what?
how
It's
much
kind of
we wanna
strange.
be
Mike and
sponsored
I
by them.
love peeling back the cover and just putting the meat in our mouth.
If you like a Slim Jimmy type thing, this is the best. Very gourmet, well prepared. You can survive on it on a road trip.
Yes, you can.
And
except the dragon, it's pretty spicy.
Let them know we sent you.
Chase the dragon.
Chase the dragon.
I want you to be adamant to them that we sent you.
Yeah.
Don't just
Tell
casually
them
mention
two
it.
clueless dudes sent you.
Tell them there's this podcast that
They'll tell
really,
you thank you.
We're sponsoring them. They're not even sponsoring us. That's what's going on right now.
All right. So that was 18. 17.
17.
Cumberbatch.
Jackie Chan.
Worthy.
He's
Jackie Chan,
one of the
Jackie
top
Chan.
20 ever?
Dude, easily.
This isn't ever. This is just hip actors right now.
I would say top 20 ever.
Worthy.
Jackie Chan?
Jackie Chan, dude.
I mean, I know he does his own stunts, but a lot of it's like stupid slaps.
He's
you know.
64.
Wow,
He is,
he's
but
64?
Dude, Rumble in the Bronx, Rush Hour 2.
You understand what? Come on.
He had his own cartoon, the Jackie Chan Adventures. The dude has done.
Yeah, so does Mike Tyson.
The dude has done tons of cool stuff. Okay, coming in at number 16.
I don't know if I agree with that. Go ahead.
Coming in at number 16, he's 37 years old from Sudbury, Massachusetts, known for playing Steve Rogers.
Steve Rogers. Okay, Captain America.
Chris Evans.
Chris
Evans comes in as number 16. I don't know
think
about
charming
that.
looking fella.
I think that's a good. I love him as an actor.
I do too, but you're talking about top 20 of all time.
I know. I want to see him in more
Of all
stuff.
time?
Though. I don't
At
think
least
he's
of active.
Well,
Top 20 active.
Would you consider him hardworking though? Because I haven't seen him in a lot of
easily.
pieces. I mean, maybe hardworking on a specific. He's not prolific. That's my problem. Is
I
agree with
Have you ever
Waz
seen
here. He's-
Snowpiercer?
No. Maybe
Watch
I'm-
Snowpiercer and then get
okay.
back to me.
All right, taken.
Watch Snowpiercer and then get back to me. I'm going to be honest, the ending is absolutely lame, but the movie itself is fantastic. It's a Korean movie. Snowpiercer. Watch it. Okay, next. Number 15. Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what?
I don't.
He's 50. Did you know that?
I don't think I'd give Hugh Jackman that spot either.
When you
I
type
don't
in
agree with
either.
any of
I
these.
couldn't either.
You know, I got to be honest with you.
Hugh Jackman is our thing.
Hugh Jackman. There he is.
It turns out.
Hugh Jackman's never really impressed me. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I didn't like him as Wolverine. I know that's going to sound super controversial.
Which is
but
why he's the only Wolverine.
I felt like he was too tall. I felt like he was too thin.
Oh.
I felt like he had a decent enough temperament, but I didn't feel like he was. I didn't feel like Wolverine is known by. He's a man of incredible and intense emotion and passion, and I just didn't feel that from him.
Did you feel like Hugh Jackman was like too mature for Wolverine? Like too.
I think
like
he was,
in control.
I think he was too tall. I think he was too acted.
I don't get the tall because I feel like that
Wolverine is short. In the
does
comics,
he have to be short though?
he's short and he's supposed to be stocky. He's burly.
He came off pretty burly in the movies.
I think Zac Efron would make a fantastic.
The thing is,
Wolverine.
I feel like it's really hard for me to care about such like cavemanish kind of character. In the movies, Hugh Jackman actually got me to care about him as a person and his
Okay.
feelings.
It would
That's
have
hard.
been. It would have
So,
been better
Props to that.
had they put him in costume. But they
Okay,
didn't.
let's be honest.
So then you're like, it's hard. You're trying to find a relationship to Wolverine and Hugh Jackman, and it's not there.
Change
I
my
guess
mind.
I guess I
Change my mind.
Change my
disagree
mind.
because I feel like the costume was cheesy, and I got a new relationship with a new version of the
Did
character.
you think any
Real
costumes
steel.
from like the Marvel Universe were cheesy? Did you think Iron Man's suit
Yes.
was cheesy? Did you think Captain America's suit looked cheesy?
No.
Did you think Thor looked cheesy?
I think
No.
that
you can pull off costumes.
Cyclops' costume looked cheesy in the comic book, and so did Wolverine's. Anything that was like about chest hair and superfluous dongles like claws, I think looked cheesy in the comic book. So I was happy to make a connection with the character.
Change my mind. Real Steel was better than Wolverine.
I actually didn't see Real Steel.
What?
Oh, actually, I take that back. I did. That's the one where he fights with
robots.
the robots. Yeah.
So you named a lot of characters like that I may or may not consider cheesy, and it's like, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah, he
Some
just
of these I
started
do.
throwing. He just
A lot of these Marvel
Was Thor
characters,
cheesy?
yes, in the comic
He
books
is
they look
listed
cheesy to
as
me.
number 6 on the coolest actors ever list, by the way.
Who?
Hugh Jackman.
Jackman.
Cool.
No.
He comes off as fucking cool.
Coming in at number 14 is 39-year-old resident of Virginia, Minnesota, United States of America. He is known for his roles in Guardians of the Galaxy, Jurassic World, and Her.
Oh, it's what's his name?
It begins with
Can you get it?
banana.
It's
I can't
Chris.
think of his name.
Chris.
Pratt?
Yeah,
Yes,
boom.
Chris Christopherson.
So, Chris Christopherson, this guy who played Guardians.
Chris Christopherson.
He played
the
Guardians.
country singer.
Yeah.
He played Guardians of the Galaxy. He played all of them, just like Eddie Murphy. He dressed in the costume to play all the different Guardians.
He did.
It was really great
What,
CG.
what I really like about him is that he's got a great sense of humor,
Yeah.
and he completely transformed his body,
Yeah, it's imagine
which
that.
is really awesome. Very cool to do that. All right, so I can see Chris Pratt being in the top 20. Number 13. This 39-year-old from Vancouver, Canada, born Ryan Rodney Reynolds.
Van Can.
Did you know Rodney was his...
Hey, Ryan Reynolds.
Rodney. I'm just going to call him Rodney from now on. What up, Rodney?
Man.
Our dog.
Mall Rats, you guys.
Yes.
That's my Ryan Reynolds.
Mall Rats. Yeah, and this is what I understand.
Deadpool. That's
Coolest
my
actor
Ryan
Such a
ever?
good casting for Deadpool. Thank God they let him talk finally.
You know,
Coolest
they're trying.
act-
They're
yeah.
trying to make the next Deadpool PG-13.
They won't.
Good luck.
Ryan Reynolds won't make it. He only comes up as 243 on the coolest actors ever list.
No,
I don't buy that. I don't buy that.
They're not talking to cool people
You
about
leftist, capitalist, socialist.
that. Fucking capitalist socialists. They're the worst. They're the worst.
Coming in at number
It's
12.
like exactly what I am. I'm so both of those.
He's 54.
Oh, my dude.
He was born in Lebanon, Beirut,
Huh?
Arab
Yeah.
world.
You know
in
this guy.
September 2nd, 1964, and is a Canadian actor and musician.
Oh wow, John Wick, baby.
That's the man, Keanu Reeves.
Burn that wick at
everybody.
Man,
both
that
ends.
dude's a badass. I agree with that
The
one.
Matrix.
I do.
Speed.
Yeah.
John Wick, and he
Bill
gets.
and Ted.
Bill
he
and
gets
Ted
Bill and
fixing to come out.
And did you see his movie? I think it's like 47 Ronin or something.
Oh, that movie is great too. Yeah.
Fantastic movie that nobody saw.
I think it's 48
so
Ronin.
far,
48
I only
Ronin
agree.
or 47 Ronin or 40 some odd Ronin. That'll work.
46 Ronin.
See, this is
Ronins are sick though.
where this is where we're finally going to get into the meat and
Ronai?
potatoes.
Ronai.
Because you know what, when you're talking about the best actors, you're talking Robert De Niro, Al Pacino,
No.
Keanu Reeves, stuff like that. So I'm excited to hear that we're getting into the good stuff.
Number 11.
Number 11.
Perfect time for you to say this, because, especially for our generation, I think this is like a freaking god.
Pulp.
He is 70 years old. He was born in Washington, D.C.,
I can't believe he's 70. Black don't crack.
right?
Jeez.
He's known for Pulp Fiction, Django Unchained, Captain America, The Winter Soldier.
You know what? I'll be real honest with you.
Samuel
How
L.
can he be that
Jackson.
old?
Samuel
I'm
L.
gonna cry.
Jackson is a fantastic, like the negotiator.
All
I mean,
he
I
has to
could
do is
keep
play himself.
I can keep going. Like
I know.
anything Samuel L. Jackson touches, turns to
Black
gold.
Snake Moan.
Such a good actor, such a good person. Of course, I've never met him in real life, but people that I've talked to that have say he's a fantastic dude.
He comes in at number 18 on the coolest actors ever list, and number 4 as the best male actors working today.
Oh.
Coming in at number 10, and I honestly
These
think
are in
this
the
person.
wrong order.
I think he should be much higher on this list.
Okay.
I think he should be much higher. It sounds
Sam
like
should
was.
be like 2, yeah.
What? You agree he should be much higher?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. He's 56 years old.
Accomplished.
He's from Syracuse, New York.
Genre defining.
Genre
Breaking
defining,
trends. Like
breaking trends.
Yeah.
Easily one of the most iconic actors of our age.
Continuously played roles that could be played by someone black or white and made
Yes.
us love him and transcend any kind of race stereotypes. and
Tom
just-
motherfucking Cruise.
yeah, I was talking about Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Talk
Tom
about
Cruise-
some great
Tom Cruise
movies.
should
He
be-
was
I think he should
Maverick.
be
He
way,
was
way higher.
Cold Trickle.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Jeez Louise.
No, Tom
anything,
Cruise is great. Love him. I just think Samuel and Tom Cruise roles should be swapped. Like
See,
order.
I agree
I
with
think-
that. I agree with that.
Tom's
I
at 10,
don't-
Sammy's at 11. I think these should be.
I think Tom's like probably my
You know-
number top 3.
Bump them both up.
Easily. I like Samuel L. Jackson, but here's the problem with Samuel L. Jackson, and you have to agree with me. He plays a very specific type of character.
I can tell you, I can go
Tom
with
Cruise
being
doesn't.
A little bit more versatile.
No.
He's much
He
more
kind of does, though.
I completely disagree with
is
you.
he ever
Samuel
something
L.
that's not like
Jackson
an
played a
action
bad
person?
guy. He plays a good guy.
But he plays the same type of character. Glass, even in Glass, he still has the same. He still has some similar characteristics playing Mr. Glass.
I think
It's
I don't know.
Samuel L. Jackson.
I think this is.
Can I be
I
like
think it's
half
subjective.
with you on this?
Okay, sure.
Because like I think you've got a great point.
Viewers and
I think
listeners,
there's-
what do you think?
I think there's only like 2 or 3 Samuel L. Jacksons. But like Tom Cruise, I think has a similar issue. I can only think of like 2 or 3 Tom Cruise. I've seen
Mission
action
Impossible.
Tom Cruise, and then I've seen
Live,
like
Die, Repeat.
yeah, then like executive Tom
Days
Cruise.
of Thunder.
Yeah, it's
Jerry
action. Tom
Maguire.
Cruise. So I just
Risky Business.
basically there's Jerry Maguire or there's Jerry Maguire or there's
Top Gun.
Top Gun,
Top
Top Gun
Gun.
2 fitting to come out in December.
I mean, this
But
guy's got
he was the Top Gun Tom
Live,
in
Die,
Mission
Repeat.
Impossible.
Edge of Tomorrow's coming out.
Guys,
all the action movies is the
listeners-
same person. though.
listeners and viewers, I need to know
And
who's
he
then
was
more
also
important.
Jack Reacher. Fantastic.
Who's more
Yeah,
important?
I think there's been like 2 Tom Cruises.
Is it Tom
You think
Cruise?
so? I think there's been
And
a
that-
lot.
Or
there's
is
been
it
3
Samuel L.
Samuels.
Jackson?
Keanu,
We need the
there's been,
viewers and
there's
listeners
been
to settle
4 or
this for
5
us.
Keanus. I feel like Keanu's been more diverse in like the characters.
Okay,
he's
See,
played.
add Keanu Reeves. Who's the better actor?
I think Bill and Ted and The Matrix is the same person.
Sure.
No.
But
Just
then
older.
there's
No.
been
Yeah.
like 2
No.
or 3 other Keanus.
No.
I totally agree. But I mean,
What?
since then, I think there's been other Keanus. I think
Yes.
he's gotten more diverse since.
47 Ronin shows that, or
Yeah.
whatever, many Ronin it is. Ronai. And
He
then-
got better after The Matrix.
He did. He actually
Yeah.
got much better after. I actually did not like him in The Matrix.
What?
And I didn't
I
like
feel
him
like
prior.
he
Oh
took
yeah,
that-
I
like
forget
him
because
in
you
Speed.
don't like the
No, Speed
I don't
was
like
the
the
same one
brothers.
too. Yeah.
The Wachowski brothers.
The Wachowski
Ah,
brothers.
Yeah, I love
They,
them.
they redid Speed Racer and it was awful. I'll never forgive
Well,
them for it.
you saw Speed Racer. You
did.
had to be
No,
on
I
a
didn't wanna watch
hallucinogen.
it.
Speed Racer was made to be watched on a hallucinogen or by
Erastus
children.
Samuel
Well, now
is
you
better
tell
than
us.
Tom Cruise.
So if you're not a child and you watch
Agreed.
Speed Racer,
Who was that?
Urastas.
there's a kaleidoscope of
agree.
color that turns into a checkered flag at the beginning of Speed Racer for no reason. It has nothing to do with the plot. It's just as a wink to people that are watching it on
That are tripping?
hallucinogens. Yeah.
Speak
All right.
up, viewers and listeners. Who's
Coming
more
in at
important?
number 9.
Keanu
Okay.
Reeves
I got a
Samuel L.
hard
Jackson?
Samuel on the chat.
We did. Coming in
or
at
Tom
number 9.
Cruise?
Coming in at number 9.
Let us know.
He's 55 years old. He's from Shawnee, Oklahoma, United States of America.
Oh, Blake Shelton.
He was born on
Untouchable.
December 18th.
Royalty.
He's known for
Oh, I
Fight
wouldn't
Club
have guessed him.
and
I wouldn't have
Glorious
guessed
Bastards
him.
and World War Z. Brad Mother effing Pitt.
We're in the
No
top 10. You're
doubt.
not going to bring up Brad Pitt? Come
No
on.
doubt.
Come on
Top-
now.
I would give
Fight
Brad Pitt
Club
a top
is
5.
one of
Yeah,
the
this is
most,
royalty.
if not the greatest career-defining
Taking your
movie a
windscreen
person
off.
could
Taking
have.
your windscreen off. This guy over here taking his windscreen off. We're going to be popping here and say a bunch of P words now? Get
See
off
this?
there. Put that
We get
back.
him all inebriated, and the first thing he does,
Take his freaking
he
pop
goes
filter
for the
off.
phallic type.
Yeah.
You know,
Starts working it. Don't you dare say a P word right now with that pop filter
I
on.
cannot disagree with
God
Brad
damn
Pitt
you.
being on here at number 9. I can't disagree with it.
Should be
He
number
was,
8.
Number 9 should be okay.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, he shows that he can be funny.
Yeah, dope.
He's shown that he can be brooding. He's shown that he can be mean.
Merciless.
He's shown he can be
Inglorious
merciless. He's shown he can
Bastards.
play insane. I mean, the man.
Ocean's 11, he's intelligent.
Yeah, so he's shown. He's another one who's shown. I feel like he's shown a really great range.
Yeah, his range is way above the other people
Oh.
we mentioned so far.
Yeah, I
That's what I'm
agree.
talking about. This is some real range.
Okay.
This isn't that Tom Cruise range.
Before we get into number 8, let's go ahead and pay some bills really quick. These are going to be a really quick sponsorship thing that we're going to get back to the top 8 best actors of our time right now that are alive today. Go.
Listen up. The soap you shower with, it's you probably haven't even questioned what bar of soap you lather up with. Let's face it, most guys don't. They're still using whatever bar their mommy bought for her little man. Is that what you want? To smell like mama's little man? Ugh. But now you can upgrade your shower game with Dr. Squatch Natural Soap.
To subscribe to Dr. Squatch, visit RadioVegas.rocks and click on the banner.
Or don't, and continue to be mommy's little helper. Dr. Squatch Natural Soap. Real soap for real men.
Hi, I'm Todd, a child of the 1970s and your host for K-Todd. It's my 70s radio show that plays the music from the me decade. We'll have lots of memories from those 10 great years with moments from TV and the movies. And your requests. Call me anytime and leave a request or a comment and you could be on the air at 1-315-665-1970. And stay tuned for the next fun look at the 70s on K-Todd.
You're listening to Two Clueless Dudes with Mad Mike and the Hank.
Can I just say that alligator spicy is F, bro?
It is.
Bite.
You asked me if I wanted another bite, and I'm sitting here like, hell no. I'm sitting here getting drunk on Riot Punch, trying to get the spice out of my mouth.
Oh my
Number
God.
8.
Number 8.
The Riot Punch.
He's 81 years old.
Oh, God.
He was born
damn.
in Memphis, Tennessee, in the U.S. of A. He was born on June 1st, 1937.
Wow, okay.
He's been a director.
Okay.
He's an actor and a narrator.
A narrator.
He won.
So he's got a
Best
sexy voice.
In 2005, he won Best Supporting Actor in $1 Million Baby at 2004. He's also in one of probably the greatest movies, 2 of the greatest movies of all time.
Unbreakable?
I was going to say 7 and Shawshank Redemption.
Bruce Almighty.
on.
And yeah, he was God and Bruce Almighty. Morgan Freeman. He was also in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Oh, he was. Yes, he was.
He was also in Driving Miss Daisy.
He had to pray while Kevin Costner was getting his ass kicked.
Om Nam Shiva, Kalima. Wait, no,
That was Indiana Jones.
He comes in as number 8 on the
was
coolest
so
actors
good.
ever, and number 17 on the best male actors working today. He's 81 years
Whoa.
old. Just turned 81.
So funny. When I was in high school 20 years ago, I used to dream about him being my grandpa. I told everyone he was my dream grandpa. I was hunting for a grandpa.
That would be dope.
And then I adopted someone that just like fresh came out of prison that like legit murdered.
Oh, sweet. You Shawshanked it.
No, this was like I tried to make a Morgan Freeman out of like an actual like old criminal that had been in prison for like decades.
But his name was Forgan Reeman.
Yeah. He busted on the poetry scene. I would play open mics, like poetry open mics. And like, oh, let's do a track. And I hung out with him a bunch and we made a crazy track. And then he like tried to steal my phone.
Damn you, Grandpa. Coming in at number 7.
Number 7.
He is 55 years old from Owensboro, Kentucky. Born in June 9th, 1963. He is, he's won 10 Golden Globe Awards.
10.
He's also
wow.
been in a very terrible relationship recently, and we've talked about him. He also played the Demon Barber on Fleet Street.
Demon
so
Barber
funny,
on
'cause
Fleet Street?
I just looked
Sweeney
him up.
Todd.
Who's
Come on, man.
Fleet
Sween.
Street?
The
He
Dr.
also
Sween.
was Edward Scissorhands.
Oh!
Yeah, come on now.
How can you?
There's so many
got
hits.
it. I got it. I
This
can't
is my
believe
dude.
I missed
This
it.
is my number 1.
Johnny Depp, also known as Jay Dizzle.
This is my favorite actor.
Dizzle, the poorest
I really like Johnny Depp.
movie person in all of Hollywood.
You know what my favorite Johnny Depp movie was?
Pirates
Yes,
of the
I do.
Caribbean.
Can I tell you?
Yes.
Secret
it's
Window.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
It is actually Rango.
Oh, Worthy, which is
Amazing movie.
a spoof of Fear and Loathing, though, too.
It kind of is.
Yeah, there's so many Fear and Loathing
Yes,
references in
yes.
Rango.
Secret Window
He
was
looks
probably
like
my
him.
favorite Johnny Depp, followed
I
by the
hated the
Pirates.
ending.
Secret
Really?
Window.
Yeah, so good.
The se-
Totally agree.
The ending to
With the
Secret,
corn- yes.
it
was a little
it opens
corny.
it all
It
up.
was.
What?
I totally.
I hate
Well, the
you
thing
both.
is, it was a trope already.
Yeah.
If you hadn't seen that trope before, you'd be like, "Oh wow, what a great original plot."
But
But
it
it
really
just
wasn't.
no. Sorry.
All right,
All
coming in
right.
at number
Good execution.
6.
I'll give you good
Okay,
execution
okay,
on
it's
Secret
okay.
Window.
He comes in at number 193 of the funniest people of all time.
Whoa.
Number 74 on the coolest actors ever. He
Oh,
is 46
don't
years
worry.
old from Hayward, California,
look.
born May 2, 1972.
Dane Cook.
So
He's
worthy.
known for G.I. Joe Retaliation.
I don't know if he's worked hard enough in
He's
Hollywood to
known
be this
San
high.
Andreas.
He shouldn't be above Johnny
and
Depp.
Fast and the Furious.
But worthy. Not worthy of number 6, but worthy of this list.
I agree. Also Jumanji.
Think of someone that's famous for a whole bunch of acting they did before Hollywood on television in something that a lot of people didn't realize was acting.
Also, probably one of the greatest wrestlers of our generation.
You should have started with that, and I would have got Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson comes in number 6.
I totally disagree with that.
I disagree with the ranking. I love that he's on the list.
I love that he's on
I
the
love
list.
that he's on the list, but he's not
Johnny Depp.
deserving.
Better than Johnny Depp,
He
better
wouldn't
than Tom Cruise, better than Morgan Freeman.
I know, he wouldn't compare
that's
himself to any of
that's
these
some
people.
Better
good
than
ass.
Samuel L. Jackson.
That's some good ass crack.
This is a popularity contest, is what this is. This
Yeah.
isn't a
Yeah,
skill.
yeah.
This isn't a skill ranking.
Yeah, and this actually kind of proves it. Coming in at number 5,
This completely proves it.
he's 32 years old from Melbourne, Australia.
Australia.
He rose to prominence playing Kim Hyde in the Australian TV shows Home and Away from 2004
fucking watch
to
that.
2007.
He's a child compared to these other people.
He's known for Rush. I mean, actually, you know what? He's actually not a bad actor. He's
No,
just kind of.
he belongs on this list,
He definitely belongs, but I don't think
but
he's
not
number 5.
number 5.
He's also known as playing Thor.
Give me. Holla.
Okay, Chris Hemsworth.
Chris
Boom.
Hemsworth. I actually do like him on this list. I just don't know that I would put him at number 5.
No,
There's no effing way.
he's just a.
He's a new kid on the block.
Yeah, he's hot and new and fresh. That's why he's
That's,
so high.
that's why it's this. And you know what? Here's another one that I also don't agree with. He's 50 years old to
I
this
agree
date.
with this one.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is where he's from. He was born September 25th, 1968.
Okay.
Showed way more diversity in more recent roles.
I actually do agree. He has.
He's really grown up, and he didn't have to.
Yeah.
He could make money being the same old Will Smith forever.
And he got caught in entanglement.
Yeah, but instead he's kept growing and gotten better. So you gotta admire that.
He does some good stuff. I Am Legend was good.
Yeah.
Oh, it is Will Smith.
Will Smith, French plus. He's shown that he can be funny. He's shown that he can play some semi-serious roles. Men in Black is really possible for that.
The only thing that he can't play is Good Husband, I guess.
What was it? I was the name of the movie he was in.
Oh no, they're tight.
iRobot.
You can't say that.
Yeah.
iRobot.
I mean, I think they're tight
terrible
now,
execution.
but didn't Jada enjoy another male for quite some time? A little bit.
She still is.
A little bit of time.
Little-
A little different.
Hey,
One of her daughter's friends.
they can set their own rules and
Word.
still be tight with each other.
Yeah.
It's fine. They're probably eating
Different
little kids.
relationships need different rules. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Coming in at
Different
number
fires
3.
need different flames, right?
Boom, nice.
And I have to say, I like where he's at.
Okay.
I'm not mad at it.
Do it.
He's 53 years old. He's from Manhattan, New York City, New York, United States of America.
This
Tekashi
list-
6ix9ine.
April 4th, 1965.
This is all Marvel fans that made this whole list, by the way.
Had to have been.
This list is
I
like
wish I wouldn't have
60%
looked.
Marvel.
But
I
Robert
wish I
Downey
wouldn't have
Jr.
looked.
was fantastic in Tropic Thunder.
amazing.
He was fantastic.
Dude playing a dude, that's
So-
another dude.
He was
You
fantastic.
could never do that role again.
He is Iron Man. I just don't think there'll
He
ever be
is
an
Iron
Iron
Man.
Man that will
Ah.
compete.
I agree.
He was great as Sherlock Holmes. I think he did a
I
great
got
job.
bored with it. I'm not gonna lie.
Benedict Cumberbatch did better, but it still wasn't a bad Sherlock Holmes. He comes in as number 120 on the funniest people of all time and 14 on the coolest actors of all time.
So cool.
Coming in at number 2,
Oh!
and I have to say
Number
this is fantastic. I have to agree.
I'm
This
talking
person
about
is
him all
41
episode.
years old. Yes.
Don't look. It's the
He's
first
from
time
Los
talking about
Angeles,
this whole
DiCaprio.
goddamn episode.
Los Angeles, California.
Los Angeles DiCaprio.
My bad. My bad.
Don't look.
No big deal.
He was born November 11th, 1974, and he actually got his debut in.
Oh my gosh.
What was the name of that?
He had a debut? I thought he was just always a thing. He had his
Growing
debut.
Pains. In Growing Pains.
What? No way.
His Growing
His best role was either Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah,
Worthy.
fantastic movie.
Or where he plays Wolf of Wall Street.
The Beach.
Wolf of Wall Street's great. The Beach
So
is great.
good. So good. Wolf of Wall
Inception
Street.
is fantastic movie. Titanic,
Inception's
he actually
so
does a
good.
decent job in Titanic.
Yeah,
You
he's
gotta-
Jack.
You gotta watch Inception twice, but it's really good.
Very good movie. And Shutter Island.
Oh,
If you want
yeah.
to see him in like a suspense kind of horror flick, Shutter Island. It really shows this guy's range. Now,
Commercial success with Titanic.
I've heard he could be kind of a douche, but
You can't be in touch with reality
I was
and be
gonna
an
say,
actor on that level.
Let's
No.
be honest.
Yeah.
You can't be
You
an
can't be like a
artist
normal,
of
sane
any
person.
sort and not be a douche because
You're just kinda
paparazzi will be up your ass nonstop.
I disagree with the artist douche. I think you can be an artist, not be. You can't be an artist and not be a little wacky.
Yeah.
And you can take the wacky douchey or not.
I've met tons and plenty of celebrities in my time.
He comes in at number 32
And
on
they
the
are.
coolest actor ever.
I mean, we're not.
And number
unwacky
65
ourselves.
of the best male actors working today. How can you be? That doesn't make no sense.
God,
All
we
right.
got just 1 minute for number
All right,
one.
number one, and I have to agree. I think this is a great one.
1 and 2 should switch.
However, I think he could be in a lot of hot water soon, but we'll see what happens. He's 62 years old from Concord, California. He was born July 9th, 1956. He's an actor, filmmaker, known both for his comedic and dramatic roles. He's one of the most recognizable film stars of our era and considered number one on the coolest actors ever. He's recently been known to play such roles as Saving Mr. Banks.
Big.
He's Big.
Saving Private Ryan.
Saving Private Ryan, Forrest Gump, and The Da Vinci Code. The man has been in so many. He does not make a bad movie.
Apollo 13.
Apollo 13.
What was that movie about the singles, the band one? He co-wrote it about.
Oh yeah, The Thing You Do.
That Thing You Do.
Fantastic
Epic.
movie.
Taught a
Well, he
lot
was
of
in
young
Catch Me If You
musicians
Can as well.
lesson.
I Am Spartacus.
I was trained by That Thing You Do. I avoided terrible music
That
industry
Thing You
crap because of That Thing You Do.
yes.
Like That Thing You Do
He was the
arguably saved my life
manager.
as a producer.
He
Yeah.
was the manager, yeah.
Like I
That's right.
avoided
Pam
bad
got it.
label situations
Tom
because
Hanks.
of that movie.
Pam got it. Yes,
job,
Tom
Pamela.
Hanks comes in number 62. The Da Vinci Code. Forrest
Great
Gump.
movie.
Forrest Gump, another movie you'll never,
Great movie.
You'll never ever be able to remake.
Yeah.
Forrest Gump. You'll never ever be able to remake
Saving Private Ryan.
Apollo
Never
13.
ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, movies that he's done.
Apollo
you
13 is a
can't.
perfect movie. There's
It's
like
great.
no flaw in that movie.
There's not.
No.
There's not.
I agree.
I mean, other than the flaw of the.
I'm
you know,
disappointed to see
everything that
that
went
there's
wrong.
no
Everything
Robert
went
De Niro. There's no Al Pacino.
Yeah, that makes
I'm gonna be
no
honest,
sense
I'm
that
not
those
a
two
big
aren't on
De Niro
there.
and Pacino fan.
What the
De
hell?
Niro, though.
Danny DeVito, I like.
You know who should be on there? Who's the Weasley one that we all love that's in all the things that are gangster movies?
There's no
but
Arnold
also-
Schwarzenegger in this
Why
movie.
can't I remember
in
his
this
name?
show?
This guy.
Buscemi?
Yes, Buscemi.
Yeah, Steve Buscemi. I
Because
agree.
he transcends into humor so
So
well.
well.
None of
Crazy
those other people do
Eyes
humor like
and
he
Mr.
does.
Deeds.
Yeah.
He's also.
And prolific. He's in a billion movies and a billion comedies.
He is.
Buscemi. Buscemi is tragically missing from this list.
The Big Lebowski.
Oh,
Fantastic. And Jeff Bridges is another one.
Jeff Bridges belongs in this list
Yeah.
too.
Why is
Absolutely
Jeff
does.
Bridges
Super
not on there?
influential.
He's got 2 Tron movies.
Because he wasn't in
Yeah.
a Marvel movie. That's why.
And the Big Lebowski.
You have to be in a Marvel movie to be on this stupid list.
Gosh.
Guys,
Ranker.
You found such a subjective list.
Ranker's been
It's
helping us with content so much. I'm just trashing them.
I know, right?
Thank you, Ranker.
Thank you, Ranker. Guys, it's been a pleasure serving you all, giving you another episode of Two Clueless Dudes.
It's our pleasure.
So
Check
much
out
pleasure.
twocluelessdudes.com. Like us on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook. We're always releasing funny memes and funny videos. Also, check out Greasy Conversation. Make sure you download the RadioVegas.rocks app. And if you're interested, buy us an ostrich.
Yes.
Yeah, Ostrich Fund, twocluelessdudes.com/ostrich.
And,
Yes.
And I'm looking for I'm looking for an Elvis
Sorry, thank you.
costume sized for Porcupine. If anybody knows of one, please DM me.
Porcupine Elvis costume on the hunt. Les,
Yeah, on the
please.
hunt.
We checked PetSmart. They don't
No
have
go.
it.
Yeah, it was a no go.
We checked Chewy.com.
No go.
Doesn't happen.
Didn't
Help
happen.
us out, folks.
Chewy.com.
We'll need you. Take
Sign
care.
off.
We'll see you next week. Have fun. Be safe. Don't do anything too stupid.
All right, cold close. Still ending the video.
Cold
close.
Cold
Cold close. Putting on
Cold
your clothes.
in the clothes.
Putting down your clothes. Cold close.
Cold
Getting the
clothes.
cold.
We cold in the clothes.
Oh, looking out. Cold clothes.
You know who else
Getting
wasn't
the
on that
clothes.
list?
Piling up hose.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
He's not that great.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
He had Bloodsport.
V.D.
You know who else is on the
He had
list?
Bloodsport.
Lionheart. The Blood of Heroes. Time
Where's
Cop.
Chuck Norris?
Expendables 2.
Where's Chuck Norris?
Wait, you know who else is on the list that shouldn't be on the list? Is Stallone, that script thief.
Yeah.
WWSSD, baby. What would Sylvester Stallone do? I say it all the
He
time.
would steal your script and not credit you.
Hold on. He's
Prove it
done
in
a lot
court.
of great
There's no Arnold
movies.
Schwarzenegger.
He's done a lot of great movies that he stole
Tango
the script
and
from
Cash.
and didn't
You
credit.
ever see Oscar?
He's lost in court like twice over script thievery.
Which scripts?
I don't remember.
Is it because they were probably stupid movies.
No. One was Inglorious, whatever.
Inglorious Bastards? He didn't write that.
The other one that's like that I mix up with it. There's two movies he wrote that he later had to credit people that he tried to cut out of the getting paid on writing them.
Marlon Brando,
He's
where
notorious
is he?
for it.
Where's he?
Bro,
Little Godfather?
Little Godfather.
Where's that?
Lil G.
Where's that at?
Okay, no, but seriously though, Demolition Man.
Yeah.
Demolition Man's
Rambo.
amazing.
Rocky.
Yeah.
Watch the movie. There's a movie out there. It's a comedy called Oscar that he wrote and directed. It's fantastic. Check it out, people. Oscar. It's an amazing movie.
The Expendables was one of the ones he lost a lawsuit for.
For the plot or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah. Where's Die Hard's?
That's a shitty movie anyway.
Where's Die
Expendables is
Hard's? What's his face?
He did. What was
He's
it,
got a
Escape?
writer's credit crisis.
Demi Moore's ex-husband. Where's he at? Yippee-ki-yay, mother lover.
Oh, Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis. Where's
Oh
he
my
at?
God! Why Bruce Willis left out? So I stopped the radio, but I kept the video so we could keep talking about this.
Yeah, might as well. Might as well keep it going.
I gotta
We're
pee.
also desperately accepting donations for new mic stands. Like in progress, this guy keeps turning. It didn't
And
use the-
actually, I'm going to bring up another one I think should actually be on this list that nobody will ever give
Please.
credit for because
There's a donation
they
thing
hated
at
him as Joker.
RadioVegas.rocks. This keeps
But
turning.
Jared Leto.
We need like $10.
I love
we need
Jared
this really
Leto.
bad. To
Thin
get this.
Red Line.
Please donate.
Requiem for a
RadioVegas.rocks.
Dream. He was in Alexander the Great, co-starred by Colin Farrell, which is another great actor. He's done a lot of good. He played.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Jared Leto. He played the guy.
yeah,
he
yeah,
plays
yeah.
the obsessed fan that kills John Lennon.
You can't give Jared Leto shit without hooking up.
What was it called? Monster. Was he in Monster? No. Dallas Buyers Club.
Yeah, he was in that.
Yeah.
With Matthew McConaughey.
Bubble Boy.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah.
Another great one.
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, we can't
great
talk
one.
about any of those without Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, JJ.
And he's got a lot to look forward to. He's still young and shit.
By the
He's
way,
still
did you
young.
hear
He
that
was,
Sharon
Mysterio.
Stone actually reenacted her Basic Instinct leg switchover?
Sharon Stone. Why are there no female actors in this whole list?
Yeah,
This
I
is
just realized that
baloney.
there's no. Well, it does say actor, not actresses.
That's not the same thing. Actor means either gender now. So that list is baloney.
Not per this list.
Yeah, that list probably has a
Paul Rudd's on it.
separate
Al Pacino comes in at 29.
segregated.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Segregated baloney.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Daniel Radcliffe, Jason Statham,
I'd speak out against segregation. We'll see you later.
Willem Dafoe. Yes.
Willem Dafoe, I know. Go see that. See the Lighthouse, you guys.
Holy-
Want to see some fresh Dafoe? It's so
Light-
good. The Lighthouse.
Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou.
Oh, Life Aquatic is so good. We've got so
Probably
many
one of
movies
his
that you
greatest
guys watched.
movies of all time, The Boondock Saints.
Oh, worthy. Such a good movie.
Platoon. He was in Platoon.
Life Aquatic, though. Oh, that's my kind of movie. Is
Yes.
the weird deadpan comedies, like Life Aquatic or